Awards for event 57, girls 12 and under, 400 freestyle relay. In 8th place, Nova of Virginia. In 7th, Hinsdale Swim Club. In 6th, Machine Aquatics. In 5th, Long Island Aquatic Club. In 4th, Patriot Aquatic Club. In 3rd place, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club. 2nd place, Verona Area Swim Team. And our 2024 NCSA 12 and under girls 400 freestyle relay champions and new meet record holders with a time of 3:40.48 from Nation's Capital Swim Club, Jillian Shiflett, Violet Mullen, Audrey Dufault, and Ellie Brenner. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 58, boys 12 and under, 400 freestyle relay. In 8th place, Long Island Aquatic Club. In 7th, Rochester Swim Club. In 6th place, Machine Aquatics. In 5th place, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club's B Relay. In 4th place, Nova Virginia's B Relay. In 3rd place, Nation's Capital Swim Club. In 2nd place, Nutrien Aquatics. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and under 400 freestyle relay champions from Nova of Virginia Aquatics, John Danahy, Nathaniel Doran, Daniel Bungie, and Brady Hawk. Awards for event 59, girls 13-14 200 freestyle relay. 8th place, Verona Area Swim Team. 7th place, Ole Swimming. 6th place, Point Aquatics. 5th place, Rise Aquatic Club. 4th place, Long Island Aquatic Club. 3rd place, Nova of Virginia. 2nd place, Nation's Capital Swim Club. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 200 Freestyle Relay Champions from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, Annika Kai, Marion Hooker, Harper Bartholomew, and Gabrielle Day. Congratulations, ladies. awards for event 60, boys 13-14 200 freestyle relay. In 8th place, Rochester Swim Club. In 7th place, Machine Aquatics B Relay. In 6th place, Ozaki Aquatics. In 5th place, Long Island Express. In 4th place, Nation's Capital Swim Club. In 3rd place, Long Island Aquatic Club. In 2nd place, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 200 Freestyle Relay champions and new meet record holders with a time of 1:26.63 from Machine Aquatics, Neil Wargen, Maxwell Thompson, Ben Mattis, and Hugh Wargen. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Look at that. It's only 4:52, and now we got time to stuff our thumb up our butt. Good feeling, isn't it? While I was being pushed. Thank you, though. Well, I could eat the hamburger probably, but not the bun. Can't do that. I appreciate the thought, but no worries. No worries. I don't know if I go that far. Good grief. I'm going to go with the ladder. Okay. I'll give you a shot. Anything for you, buddy. My pleasure, brother. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I probably will now. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. I thought you were on my side. All right. Now we sit here for 10 minutes waiting. 4 minutes. Okay, maybe I can find. Get the anthem going. Maybe I can find a good song. I got a little bit. Then we'll sit for another 2. Here we go. 2:59. That gives us 3. We're at 56. Perfect.
right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Saturday Night Finals 2024 NCSA Age Group Swimming Championships. It's the home stretch. And as such, I ask you to stand up and stretch and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, welcome to the fourth and final night of the NCSA Age Group Swimming Championships, sponsored by Speedo and held at the Rosen Aquatic Center here in beautiful Orlando, Florida.
Beautiful.
And my name is Bill Shawls, and I'm here with the Mountain Man,
Jim Bridger.
Woo! We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to start off with the mile, and this morning we had so this is a time final event. Some kids have already swum. Everybody's eligible for awards. 17:51.58 by Hannah Wexler. An unbelievable race for almost 18 minutes. 17:57.53 and 17:57.88. So we will be starting off with the mile tonight, and we'll get ready to go with the names.
Right, we've got in lane 1 from Nova, Reese Richardson. In 2 from Long Island Aquatic Club, Lauren Canty. In 3 from Northern Kentucky, we've got Claire Herfel. In 4 from Long Island Aquatic Club, Alexandra Siegel and her teammate. In lane 5, we've got Sasha Carafin. In 6, Kiralee Workman from Northwest Arkansas. In 7, Sandra Epp, Eagles swim team. And rounding out the field in lane 8 from the Academy Bullets, Jenna Bilett.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Usually I'm doing it, and I couldn't find my list, so
that's okay.
Bailed out again.
Well, that's what we're here for, buddy. So we've talked about, pretty much every event, over the course of this week, Bill, and, you said yourself you were a distance swimmer. What was your race strategy while you swam, and then also what do you try and teach your kids as they're doing the mile?
Well, for me, it's about consistency. I like to break this.
Okay, now I can.
Okay, so we want to go. I think of this race as 3 500s. First 500, you're setting a tempo for yourself. The second 500, I like the swimmers to at least be, within a few seconds of their first 500. First 500, you got the dive in the first couple, 2 or 3 50s that you're going to be a little bit faster in pace. You want consistency. You want, and then that third 500, we want to just keep putting more energy into it. And then you've got 150 left, and that's basically that's where you're going to get after it to come home. You might even start that kick, if you will, a little bit earlier.
Yep.
It's not a traditional kick like dropping the hammer and with the legs, but it's building up your speed.
Yep.
So where you're going to find that last gear and just empty the tank.
Yep.
The challenge for these kids this race is a huge challenge. But the next challenge is going to be some of these girls are going to be swimming in other events tonight. And so there's most of this event were swum this morning or early this afternoon. Those swimmers will actually have a little advantage over these kids tonight in the final. And so you're going to take this one race at a time. So you're not going to conserve energy now. Now you want to make sure that you want to take care of the business in this race first. And so right now we have 2 young ladies taking care of business, and that's
Siegel and Carafin.
Yeah, Sasha Carafin is our leader in lane number 5, and then Alexandra Siegel is in lane number 4, right with her. They're pretty consistent. The last, really low 30s, high 29s is where they're at right now. And so if these two start to pull away from the field, look to them to use each other as kind of a measure of how fast they're going. So while they're swimming, we'll keep an eye on them, but also want to take care of a little bit of business here. Team scores. This has been a very competitive team meet, and I want to go through the team scores with you now. We scored 3 different team races. We scored the women's race, the men's race, and then the combined race. And in order to score points combined, you must score points in the men's and the women's events. So in 6th place, we have Ole with 245 points. They're out of Michigan.
Is this women's?
This is the women.
Okay.
In 5th place, Verona area swim team out of Wisconsin with 298. In 4th place, Nova of Virginia with 511 points. Nation's Capital out of D.C. is in 3rd place with 611.5 points. You get a half a point if you have a tie. They split the points, and if it's an odd number, then you each get a half. Rockville Montgomery is in 2nd place. They are in Montgomery County, Maryland. They are at 621, just 10 points ahead of Nation's Capital. Those 2 teams, they have multiple sites amongst each other, so a big rivalry there. Long Island Aquatic Club is just dominating the women's with 1,034, and they have their 2 girls are right now swimming eyeball to eyeball.
Right.
That's Sasha Carafin and Alexandra Siegel, still holding 30-point lows.
Yeah.
So they'll feed off each other because they probably are very, very knowledgeable of each other's racing strategies. I'm 100% sure this is not the first time they've raced together.
And I doubt it'll be the last.
And it's interesting, they both are breathing to the left. We'll see if either one of them takes a breath to the other side. So that's going to be an advantage for Alexandra Siegel. She's I'm going to take you down 7 places deep because that's about, or maybe even 8. St. Charles swim team out of Chicago. Rockville, Nation's Capital rivalry, 435. 2 points ahead is Long Island Aquatic Club, 437. And 34 points. And as we get to the 500 yard mark, this is the first 500 we talked about. 459.3, 459.2. They are neck and neck, and their splits. They're just trading off who has the faster split, and that's what's keeping them so close to each other.
I got to tell you, Bill, you're taking out a mile in a 4:59 is pretty solid.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, 2 of them. I assume they're probably real good training partners.
I would think so too. I used to take mine out in 4:59, but again, that was just the first 400. So, on the combined side, we're going to start with 6th place. That's Rochester Swim Club, 465. Now, they were not, I didn't mention that team, either the men or the women, so they're probably 7th, 8th, 9th in both, but they're consistently scoring on both sides. Good balance.
Yep.
Machine Aquatics, 532.5 in 5th. Nations Capital, now the scores are going to jump a little bit here. Nations Capital is in 4th with 1,105.5. Nova of Virginia, 4 points ahead at 1,105, and actually 3.5 points ahead.
Yeah.
Rockville Montgomery is 1355, and Long Island Aquatic Club is 1471.
So
Long Island's
going to
a
little bit.
Yeah, and Long Island's going to pick up about 37 points just with. Give them a boost right off the bat. So some great team scores. We'll try to revisit these. We got a lot of swimming tonight. Want to stay focused on the athletes. So we'll see what we can do and see if we can keep you guys abreast of the team scores.
Well, you also got to put in there, so, like you said, some of these girls are going to be doing the relays as well.
Exactly.
So I always suggest a really good warm down. Make sure that you get some fluids in you to help refuel you. Get something to eat. Make sure that you get that fuel going, and so it all depends
absolutely.
on how well they handle.
And what's really important to not only the warming down now, but for these kids and Alexandra, Sasha, Kirley Workman in lane 6. We've seen them swimming quite a bit. A lot of Reese Richardson too. All these girls have had many second swims. We'll see the same thing with the guys. And we see Sasha Carafin a little bit faster there, about 3 tenths faster. She's got nearly a second lead, but now come right back, and you see Alexander Siegel. Keeping an eye on her. Alexandra's starting to breathe both ways a little bit to kind of keep an eye on what's going on. So I think that's a good habit for distance swimmers.
Every third, every other. Every third, every other.
Yep.
Good breathing race strategy. Yeah,
they're trading 8011. So they're
trading who has the fastest split almost every 50.
Exactly. How they swim tonight is going to be impacted by how well they warm down on Tuesday night, on Wednesday night, and Thursday and Friday. Or not Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So the swimmers that have been warming down and taking care of themselves throughout the whole week are the ones that are going to be, I think, in the best shape.
And it looks like, Siegel's, they're, like I said, trading off. One's faster than the other the first 50. The other one's faster than the other the second. Shaping up to be a great race with these two. Still holding 30 lows.
Yeah, it seems like every time Sasha tries to get a little bit ahead, that we see Alexander Siegel come right alongside of her.
29.8.
We are at the 900 mark. They were 4:59 at the 500, and so
going to be 10:01, maybe 10:02.
Yeah, so for them to go 4:59 and then come back on a 5:01, 5:02.
Meet record 16:36. It's they've got a shot. Both of them got a shot to take it down.
They actually do. 16:36. They are under the record pace right now. 30.2, and then now here, Alexandra was out split. Now she comes back.
Right.
She's 1600s faster. So, and now you can see, we're seeing right now Alexander Siegel watching her as she's coming up and picking up some speed. But a great turn by Sasha on that last turn, and she opens up the lead again. And it's interesting. If they're coming towards us, we see Sasha open up the lead. Sasha's a little bit snappy around the turns, if you will. I tell my swimmers, you got to chase your knees. The whole point of a turn is to get your. And
quite as
Alexandra's got nice turns, but Sasha's just a little bit quicker, you know, and it's a couple hundreds here. It's a couple. Both of them were 10.01.2 and 10.02.2. So for Sasha, one, and then she was 4:59. So she went 4:59, 5:02. That's a heck of a swim. And
Sasha with another 29. Beautiful swim.
You're going to get to a point on this third 500 where a swimmer might just decide to throw in, you know, these girls are holding 100.3 or 4.
Yeah.
But now, so watch here. Here's Sasha. She just threw out a 29.8. Let's see if she comes back with another 29 to try to break contact. 30.1, and Alexandra's 30.4.
So Sasha,
if Sasha's able to break, if Sasha's able to break contact here and get away from her, that's going to make it a lot tougher. It's psychologically,
yep.
you can wear down your opponent that way, and then all of a sudden your opponent many times will fall off. Unless you're Brian Goodell and you're like, I didn't picture this, I'm going to take off.
Or Bobby Fink. But yeah, 30.09 for Sasha, 30.4 for Siegel.
In just the last 150 yards, Sasha's taken a 1 second lead and opened it up to a 2 second lead.
Right.
So picked up about 9/10. That is pretty significant considering these two girls have been racing each other toe to toe. And Sasha's time is a 16:53. And as we mentioned, she is all over this record. Love to see her teammates. You know, we got a lot of swimmers on the side of the pool.
Well, we got a 400 left.
She's at 12:31, so, and I would imagine we're going to see some fast swimming in the last 100 from her. So,
yeah.
I would be surprised if she wasn't under a minute. So,
yeah, you were talking about the turns, Bill. I'm looking at Sasha's turns. She's got a nice tight, you know, like tuck.
Yes.
And Alex seems to stretch her legs out a little bit longer. So still tucked, but not quite as tight a tuck as Sasha has.
And again, Sasha continues to open up her lead.
Still staying in those low 30s.
You know, sometimes you get in a groove like that, and you know, like Alexandra, even though she's got a faster seed time, and Alexandra's going to go well under her best time too. These are both some really big swims for these two girls.
30.2, 30.6. So Sasha's got to stay in those low 30s,
right,
in order to keep under that record pace.
Why would you say even if she's a 15:37 low, and with 100 to go, I think she's going to. I really see her going under a minute on the last 100. She looks great.
Yeah, she does. And they all look great.
And what's interesting too is Alexandra. It's just good tempo, good rhythm. You know, and now we're starting to see them get into traffic as they start to lap their competitors. Not uncommon in a race like this. So
I was lapped many times when I swam.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Remember the days of Greg Maurer just.
Oh man. Mine was Robert Ramaska.
Oh yeah.
Went on to swim for Alabama.
Had a nice career there.
They did.
Greg Maurer swam at Stanford. And his nephews are actually currently swimming at Stanford this week. Or they're at Indy, but swimming for Stanford, I should say. And Sasha, yeah, just, you know.
30.05.
She's starting to get that, you know, half second.
She's got 200 yards to go. I would imagine. I see this record. I see her being a 16:31, 16:32.
Yep.
30.1. Yeah. Could be a 16:30 if she gets after.
I was going to say, yeah. But how do you really get after it when you're going at it and getting after it for an entire?
And Alexandra Siegel, she's 15:06 right now. Just fell off the record pace. She's going to be she'll be under 16:40, I would think.
Yeah, her seat
that's
time
going to be a nice
16:45,
yeah,
so that's
be a nice swim for her.
Yeah. So 100 yards left. Sasha clearly in the lead, clearly under record pace.
We'll start hearing some bells, and like the old school bells.
One of my favorite sounds when I swam was hearing the whatever it was that.
That's a sign that you have one more 50 to go. It is not a shame bell.
Shame.
It's a shame we don't get to watch more of Sasha Karapin tear up, carve up this race.
Oh, man.
She is 16:02.9. She is going to break this record unless she gets out at the other end, which she does not do.
No. (16:32.22).
Great swim, and here.
Her teammate 16:37.07.
Yeah, just off the old record, 4/10, but
still a best time by 7 seconds.
And that's a lot of points for Long Island.
Yep, extending their lead, their team score.
Lane 3 from is Claire Herfel, and she's in 3rd place.
Yep.
She's just.
I believe she's done here.
On her kick there. I think everybody's on the final lap now, I believe.
Claire Herfel, 17:10.05.
Great, nice swim.
Carolee Workman, 17:17.04.
All these girls are well ahead of what the swimmers went this morning, but we've got a couple swimmers that still have a 50 to go.
Yeah, I imagine the 17:51 will get into this top. Hannah Wexler from this morning.
Yeah, Carolee Workman from Northwest Arkansas, 30.9. Lauren Canty, lane number 2, comes in 5th, 17:40. Everybody is now on the last lap. It's Sandra Epp and Jenna Bilett from Eagle and Academy. You know, it's interesting, this race, if we put this race on the first day, then these kids are fried the rest of the week.
Oh, yeah.
So you put it always comes at the end when you're, had a long week of racing. So, and then here we have lane 1, and that's Reese Richardson comes in. Tough swim for her. Cap fell off, so now she's got hair coming into her mouth. It makes it harder to breathe, makes it harder to see, makes it harder to enjoy life. So.
Yeah.
Had a swimmer that happened at Lauren Silva. She had really long hair. Her cap fell off in a mile.
So did Ashton. She was seated first in age groups.
She showed up Monday, and she had gone to the hairstylist and cut her hair into basically a bob. She said, "I'm never going to let my hair." And she did, and that's what she did. She cut her hair short, because she did not want to have to deal with that again. So, and I never saw her cap come off. So, all right, we got the championship finalists in the men. 15:49.37 is the record held by Michael Cooper. So only does do distance. Who knew that?
Hey.
But that's not Adam Cooper. That's Jeff Cooper. So we know where the distance is in this program.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Little Iron Man to bring these guys out.
Absolutely. Got to be the Iron Man at this race.
And your final heat in the men's mile, 13-14. We have Tyler Beach in lane 1 from the Academy Bullet Swim Club. In lane number 2, Owen Miklos from Nova Aquatics in Virginia. Lane number 3, Trevor Donnelly, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club. Lane number 4, Nurit Leopold from Nation's Capital. Lane number 5, Grant Fries Burr from Ozaki. Riley Poirier from Eagle Swim Team. And lane number 7, Ethan Chinea from Long Island Express. And in lane number 8, Preston Chan from Long Island Aquatic Club. I saw the odds. I thought the show Ozark and had Ozark on the brain on that one. So.
Yeah, great show.
Both a great show.
So Leopold Nurit, fastest seed right now going in to finals. 15:59. Record 15:49 by Michael Cooper. The old Oakland Live Wires.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Leopold. That first 25 looked a little fast.
Establishing dominance over the pack. So he's either an aggressive miler, or he wants to get out in front for the, so we talk about him the whole race, and maybe watch the girls race. Well, if I go out fast, they'll talk about me.
Yeah.
At least early.
Well, we're definitely talking about him right now.
Yeah. Leopold Nurit still with the lead.
3-2 out.
We have a little iPad here. It shows us all the splits. It's very, very helpful, and it's still showing us all the girls' stuff. So
as we're looking at the not blue screen of death,
yes, but
the
circle
internet circle of death.
Yeah, it chopped off at about midway. Yeah, so
we'll give you splits as they go, but looks like Leopold and Grant Fries are definitely right out there, and then lane 7 there too, Ethan Chinea. 28.9, 29 low, 29.0, 29.2 for Chinea over there in lane 7.
Leopold Nurit took off, got after it early, but now we see Grant Fries 29.9. He's right at 29.00. He is he's right with him now.
Yep.
Looks like he's actually a little bit faster, but look for these two to be battling each other, and if they do,
that split's about 4,500s faster than his last split for Grant.
Yeah, so now they're together. So Grant has brought him back in. Anything can happen. My guess is we're going to see these two going back and forth for quite a while. And if the challenge here is to stay within yourself. You don't want to be going, a blistering pace that you cannot hold for the whole race.
I tell my kids to keep the blinders on.
Yep.
Keep those blinders on.
And here we have two guys breathing to the right again. So we'll have Grant Fries, who's taken over the lead, watching, being able to get a really good look at Leopold on the way out. But coming in is Leopold. We'll be watching Grant. So
yeah, nice steady 28 highs, consistent.
Leopold and Grant. That's a couple of Civil War generals.
last names, Nurit Freeze.
That's right.
It doesn't look like either swimmer is putting the blinders on. They're just racing.
28-6, 28-7.
Yeah.
Just pulling away from this field. They have they have absolute separation here. Owen Miklos is 29-3.
Yep.
He's about a half a second, maybe 6/10 off the pace for these guys. But, he's hanging in there. He looks very strong.
Oh, yeah.
If one of these guys or both of these guys start to hit the wall, I would look for Owen Miklos to be there to pick up the pieces. So we'll see what happens there.
Looks like Grant Freeze was a little slower on that one, 29-2.
But I think if you're within, 3-4 tenths of your splits on a race like this, 2-3 tenths, it's really the same split. You're kind of looking at each other, but this is interesting because we just saw now we see Leopold Nurit 28-8. Now Grant Freeze, that's his second split that he's off the pace. And his tempo, he looks to be laboring just a little bit if you're laboring at 29-1. So this is a really important part of the race for Grant Freeze to stay in contact. Boy, he looks good there, though. And so...
And Owen Miklos is actually going a little bit faster, too.
Yeah, he's 29-00. And so he's actually now even splitting these guys. And, you might think, well, yeah, but, he's 6 seconds back. That's true for now.
Correct.
But that's, there's a lot of time left in this race. So.
Like Leopold's extending his lead a little bit, 28-9, 29-0 for Grant. So Grant's staying there. He's right in that 10th.
But what we've seen the last 200 yards is that we've seen Leopold Nurit. He's outsplit Grant every single 50, and what's that now his lead has been gaining. He's all of a sudden he's got a half to 3/4 of body length lead. Right there, he's a full body length ahead, close to full body length. But, it's 6:38.8, 6:40.2. It's about a second and a half now. And this is getting to be a point of some concern for Grant Freeze and Ozaki. He's, they definitely want him to stay in contact here.
Yeah, you don't want to get more than 2 body lengths because then you get the psychological thing. Do I have enough time to, chase him?
As long as you can still see his feet, you're connected. But here we go, 28-9, 29-4. That's a big difference.
Big difference.
And this is the first time he's come off a wall and has been then disconnected. And so Grant Freeze goes 29-4. Owen Miklos 29-8. He's dropped back a little bit also. But again, now it's, if Grant could reconnect and stay with him, that'll be huge for him.
28-9, 29-8. Oh, yeah, he's starting to fall off a little bit.
Definitely, there's the separation. If Owen Miklos, he's 30.0, he's still there. Those guys are both pulling away. If he can see Grant, and that might give him the motivation he needs to get back into this.
So, they just hit the halfway mark. Meet record 15:49, 37. I think he's got a shot at it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
If he can keep these, 28 highs, 29 lows, you don't want to be any higher than that.
No.
And now, as Leopold's going here, what I would be doing if I were that kind of swimmer is I'd be looking at the guys who are near me that I could possibly
exactly.
and use that as fuel to get me going to
28-9. Grant Freeze is not. What's interesting is Grant Freeze is actually kind of he's maintaining his pace. 29-3. Owen Miklos is 30.1, and I think we're getting to the point now where is he going to be a real threat for second place? I would say at this point no. something big would have to happen for that to be the case?
So Grant's, sometimes he's consistent. Every now and then he has a 50 that's just off a little bit. And Owen there, just a little bit slower than Grant.
But under 30 again.
Yep.
Here comes our leaders. They're coming in at the 1,000 now. 9:32.
And 9:37. Leopold just looks, looks good.
He does.
I mean, they all look good, but, Leopold especially just got a nice, steady kick behind him. Stroke rate's smooth. Doesn't look like he's losing anything as he goes into the wall. 29 low again. And Grant Freeze, 29.9, so he's still under 30, which is good. If he starts going above 30, then maybe you look at Owen Miklos possibly, because Owen Miklos just went 29.7. But that's a lot of ground to catch up on.
Yeah, right now, if Leopold Nurre is 29.1, he's got to, I think he's got to be a little bit quicker to get the record.
Yeah.
I think he's just off a bit.
Yeah, 15:49, that's a tough record.
I mean, he's got to be holding, I think if I'm doing my math right, he's been averaging 57.2, but he needs to hold on to that average in order to get the record.
29.2 for Leopold. Ooh, 29.6 for Grant. That was a better 50 on that one. Then 29.8, so he's getting back down to the 29s.
Yeah, Grant Nurre, for him to break the record, he has to hold 57s. He's holding 58 mid.
Yeah.
So, his best time is a.
Oh,
I'm actually doing my. Wait, hold on. Let me recheck some math there.
Oh, right, and right now you're looking at Leopold Nurre. He's got Trevor Donnelly right next to him, and also Riley Poirier. And this is when I'd be like, well, I got to pick it up so I can, I got somebody to mark.
Yeah, he needs to be holding 57s, I think, to get the record.
Say right now he's holding 58 lows.
And I'm sorry, I was checking the math, but Owen Miklos just won a 29.6.
Yeah.
Got about 500 yards to go.
He's going to have to gain about a half second on each 50 if he wants to try and get Grant Freeze. Yeah, Leopold's holding 58 lows. That last 100 is probably a 58-48, I think, or 44.
Grant Freeze is about 9 seconds back, and Owen Miklos is about 9 seconds behind him.
Yep.
So, I think we're trying to drum up a race that may not exist at this point, but
that keeps it more exciting.
Tiger Woods only has a 12-stroke lead. Maybe Tiger Woods trailing by 11 strokes with 9 to go. Will we see some of that Tiger magic?
You betcha.
Oh, Miklos, 29.8. He's coming back.
Leopold's pace is starting to lessen a little bit. He's still under 30s, but you can see the body's starting to tighten up a little bit. Stroke's not as fluid or as long as it once was. I mean, still looks great. Still going to have a great swim. Oh, so he went down to the 29.1 again. So we got, a 200 left. no. Pushing himself really good. Bill Shaw's having a little fun at the expense of one of our coaching colleagues.
Adam Cooper from Ole. A little uncomfortable with his newfound stardom in the sprint, among the sprint pantheon of sprint coaches.
Yeah.
Start looking for a college job soon.
Well, I think that Leopold should definitely beat his time of 15:59 here. Question is by how much?
Okay, here they go. He's
75 left.
got a bell coming up. Got the bell lap for our leaders. I think everybody.
Wow, look at Owen Miklos now going 29 O's. He's like, oh, I want to get this race done.
Yep.
Oh, look at Owen Miklos, man. He is cruising. 29-3. He's definitely going to go at best time.
Leopold Nurrit, 15:52.6. Best time by 6 seconds. Great swim. About 4 seconds off the record, but in a mile, that's not a lot. So
16:02.56. He broke his time by 44 hundredths.
Which, if you're a distance swimmer, it's like dropping 100th. Better than a sharp stick in the eye, but at the end of the day.
Did you ever see the movie Wall Street? It's like where Larry Wildman driving off a cliff in my new Maserati.
So Leopold Nurrit, Grant Freese, and Grant did a great job. He broke contact with Leopold, but he hung in there, kept a good pace going, stuck around for second. Owen Miklos out there by himself, finishing third with 16:10.
Looks like Trace Colton made it back.
We did have some swimmers in the morning. Yeah. Trace Colton, 16:39. Jake McPhail, 16:41. Carney Cullen, 16:42.
It's like Jake made it, or Trace Colton made it back.
A couple of those guys are, so Trace Colton will get back in, so congratulations. We're going to go right into the women's 200 IM. 12 and under. 100 IM, 100 IM. So this is like the mile, but not at all.
Not even close.
This is 4 fast 25s. Get up and go. In lane number 1, Kyla Heinrich from Sioux Falls. Elizabeth Wan, lane 2. Charles River. Alicia Badari in lane 3 from Nova. Nation's Capitals. Ellie Brenner in 4. Eva Hughes, 5. Blazing Barracudas. Gia Giuseppe, 6. North Palm Beach. Lane number 7 is Audrey Default from Nation's Capital. Mira Patel, Rockville Montgomery in lane number 8. This is 4 25s of 125 of each stroke. This is the 100 event where you can just turn and burn because you're going to use slightly different muscle groups.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter. I'm losing a little bit on that first 25, but really, you're just going to get up and go. Want to see really fast hands on the backstroke? You're not going to see the breaststrokers hanging on those underwater pulls. They're going to rip through them, get up and get going. Doesn't mean you can't stretch it and be long, but you're not going to be holding on to that much. You're just going to get up and go.
It's like the circle of death is no longer there.
Exactly.
So,
Ellie
Brenner
from
Hughes and Kyla Heinrich were the top 3 going out that last 50.
And it's going to be Ellie Brenner.
102.39. It was a 105.4 this morning, so.
Oh, it's chilly this morning, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun. All right, in the B final, we have Leah O'Connell from Long Island in lane 1, Rachel Brzezinski, Waukesha lane 2, Olivia Linduska from Maverick Swim Club in lane number 3. That's a western suburbs of Chicago team. Lane Jacobs, Nova, lane 4. Violet Mullen, Nation's Capital, lane 5. Margaret Montiel from Academy Bullets, lane 6.
Had a great
Sophia
breaststroke yesterday.
Rogenbach, yes she did. Oli Swimming, lane number 7. Isla Rapscan, Rise in lane 8.
Looks like it's a pretty even field so far, Bill.
Yeah, so, I think that, the way to get after it is just the way to swim this race. You got to be aggressive right off the bat.
Got to go.
4 fast 25s.
I mean, that's exactly how you preach it to your
Looks
kids.
like Lane Jacobs in lane number 1 from Nova is going to take a slight lead.
Lee O'Connell in lane 1 was second.
Margaret Montiel, who was in a pressure finals yesterday, is moving up into second place.
Oh, yeah. Her and Leah O'Connell, of course, down to 1-2. Right now, Leah O'Connell and Lane Jacobs.
Yep. Lane number 1. That is Leah O'Connell with the win.
I'll be back.
All right, here we go. Our championship finalists are heading down the side of the pool now. Little Led Zeppelin Immigrant Song. Not entirely sure these girls know this song, but hey, who knows? Their parents are all rocking it out right now. Grandparents. So here we go from Swim Atlanta in lane number 1. That's Allie Sanders. Lane number 2, Raina Boxwell from Madison Aquatic Club. Lane number 3, Charlotte Bruning from Nova. Lane number 4, Cameron Gardner from Peoria Area Water Wizards. Lane number 5, Kennedy Matson from Machine. Lane number 6, that's Leighton Lentz from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. Lane number 7, we have Jenna Ryan from Rockville, Montgomery. And rounding out the field in lane number 8, this is Sydney Jobson from Fox Valley Wave. Now, this is a prelims final event, so these girls, regardless of what the other heats went, these are your top 8, and these will be the top 8 awarded and top 8 scored. The meet record is a 59.86 held by Bridget Yee from Long Island Aquatic Club. And lane number 5, that's Kennedy Matson from Machine with a great breakout. She does touch the wall first, but boy, Cameron Gardner pulled up alongside her and right with her. Still Kennedy Matson, lane number 5, with the slight lead. Some really great breakouts from her, but the fast hands of Cameron Gardner keeping her in this race. And she does touch the wall first with 27.6. And here goes Cameron Gardner in the breaststroke. Cameron Gardner and Kennedy Matson just pulling away from the field. But it is Cameron Gardner who's got a substantial lead now. She was out in 27.6. The record is a 59.8. And she ties the record. Cameron Gardner with a 59.86 ties the meet record. Kennedy Matson, 008, is in second. So congratulations, Cameron, tying Bridget Yee's record. Now we go to the 12 and under boys 100 IM. Nathaniel Doran in lane number 1 from Nova. Zach Felton 2 from Team Triumph. Connor Plushkoff, lane 3 from St. Charles swim team. Brady Hawk 4, Nova. Adrian Sliz from St. Charles in lane number 5. Ryan Ahuja, lane number 6 from Nation's Capital. Lane 7, Alexander DeMarco from Monocacy Aquatic Club in Maryland. Logan Hillman, lane number 8, Nation's Capital. Josh Sikowski from Flood Aquatics, 54.96 back in 2017. And in the butterfly leg, we have Brady Hawk. Brady Hawk touches first with a 28-3, but right behind him is Connor Pliszka from St. Charles. Oh, and Alexander DeMarco, 28-29, actually touches first. So 1/100th ahead of him. In the breaststroke, looks like the top of the full, Logan Hillman from NCAP is out there in front. He's going to, and lane 7, Alexander DeMarco from Mac finish it. I believe we have a little issue there. Something happened with the pad in lane 6. But I believe our winner is, oh, this does not look right. We're going to have to get these times sorted out. All right, in the B final, lane number 1, Peter Gow from Rockville, Montgomery. Jake Sim, lane 2, Machine Aquatics. Brecken Luckett, 3, Fort Wayne. Jacob Son, 4, Charles River. Wesley Mockton from Nation's Capital, lane number 6. Chris Sadike, lane 5. Lane 6, Chris Sadike, Charles River. Jeffrey Zhang, Palatine, is in lane 7. And Daniel Bungie from Nova is in lane number 8.
Every time you say Charles River, I'm looking at which guy's name is Charles River.
Oh, right. And it looks like lanes 3 and 5. I think it was Jacob Son touching, or Luckett touching first, but it is Wesley
Moncton right now.
From NCAP. He's out in front. Great quick turn.
Yeah.
Really got around that turn very, very quickly, and he extended his lead.
And his breaststroke, I mean, he's really, like you said, turning on the afterburners.
He's going to have some company as he comes into this wall. Jacob Son coming up alongside of him. And it is still Wesley Moncton, but
Son's coming up. It's going to be a tight. I think I'm going to give it to Moncton.
Jacob Son.
Oh, yeah, excuse me, Jacob Son, yes. 003, 005, 007.
Well, significantly times for Matson this morning.
Brecken Luckett, or I should say James Bond.
It was chilly this morning. It was very cold in this building, very drafty. I think that impacted a lot of the swims this morning. Also, the last day, man, it's tough to get up and race on that last day. You've got 3 days of hard racing, prelim finals. In lane number 1, we have Salim Erickson, Rockville, Montgomery.
You know he's tough.
Yeah, we do. Christopher Lassard from Laker.
Another toughie.
In lane number 3, that's Trip Thomas. Rockville, Montgomery. Samuel Cast from New Trier.
Sammy.
A lot of names we've seen all week. John Danahy from Nova. Lane number 6, Ryan Yao from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 7, Lubomir Rocket Jet Ski. Lane number 8, John Gravel from Rockville, Montgomery. Turbo Jet Ski.
Jet Ski. That's right. There you go.
Lou Turbo Jet Ski.
That's right.
All right, boys. See how we go here. A couple new Trier guys.
Good starts all around. Looks like Trip Thomas is...
Turbo Jet Ski touching first.
Yeah. Trip Thomas and Turbo.
Quick hands up there at top of your screen. Yeah.
Looks like Sam Cast and his teammate are 1-2 at the wall.
They are. Lubo up there in lane 7 looked like it was a little bit awkward coming into that wall.
It didn't look like it was a very good turn.
I didn't say that. I just thought it looked a little awkward.
Well,
But it is Cast touching first.
It's going to be a great race.
Trip Thomas right next to him.
And Danahy. Oh, who's going to, looks like Sam's going to edge him out just a little bit.
Yeah. Got that nice long stroke. Yeah, it's such a long stroke, grabbing a ton of water. That's really good there.
Now we are on an awards break, so we're going to turn it over to our mash man, Aaron Mashman.
Awards for event 61, girls 1314, 1650 freestyle. In 8th place from Hokie Aquatics, Jillian Wiersma. In 7th place from Eagle Swim Team, Sandra Epp. In 6th place from Nation's Capital, Hannah Wexler. In 5th place from Long Island, Lauren Kenty. In 4th place from Northwest Arkansas, Kiralee Workman. In 3rd place from Northern Kentucky Clippers, Claire Herfel. In 2nd place from Long Island, Alexandra Siegel. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 1314, 1650 freestyle champion and new meet record holder with a time of 16 minutes and 32.22 seconds from Long Island Aquatic Club, Sasha Carafin. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 62, boys 1314, 1650 freestyle. In 8th place from North Palm Beach, Trace Colton. In 7th place from Long Island Express, Ethan Chinea. In 6th place from Academy Bullets, TJ Veach. In 5th place from Eagle Swim Team, Riley Poirier. In 4th from Rockville, Montgomery, Trevor Donnelly. In 3rd place from Nova of Virginia, Owen Miklos. In 2nd place from Ozaki Aquatics, Grant Freeze. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 1314, 1650 freestyle champion from Nation's Capital Swim Club, Leopold Nurit. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for event 63, girls 12 and under 100 individual medley. In 8th place from Swim Atlanta, Allie Sanders. In 7th place from Fox Valley Wave, Sydney Josephson. In 6th place from Madison Aquatic Club, Raina Boxwell. 5th place, Nova of Virginia, Charlotte Bruning. In 4th place, Lake Erie Silver Dolphins, Leighton Lentz. In 3rd, Rockville Montgomery's Jenna Ryan. Runner-up from Machine Aquatics, Kennedy Maston. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and Under 100 Individual Medley Champion, tying the existing meet record in 59.86 seconds from Peoria Area Water Wizards, Cameron Gardner. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 64, boys 12 and under 100 individual medley. In 8th place from Rockville, Montgomery, Salim Erickson. In 7th place from Rockville, Montgomery, John Gravel. In 6th place from New Trier, Lubo Chorbajiski. In 5th from Lakers Swimming, Christopher Lassard. 4th place, Rockville Montgomery, Trip Thomas. 3rd place, Long Island, Ryan Yao. In 2nd place, Nova, Virginia, John Danahy. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and Under 100 Individual Medley Champion, from New Trier Aquatics, Samuel Cast.
Congratulations, gentlemen. All righty, we're back to racing now. Thank you, Aaron, for all the little awards break. 13-14 girls, 200 individual medley. Lane 1, Jessica Bassett from Long Island. 2, Lainey Alderman from Hokie. 3, Sandra Epp, Eagle. 4, Ella Marsh, Ad Astra. 5, Abigail Carnes, Northern Kentucky Clippers. 6, Caitlin Philo, Hokie. Lane 7, Emma Rapcan from Rise. And lane 8, Brianna Fleming from Nation's Capital. This is a 200 IM. We did the 100 IM with the 12 and unders. This is a 200 IM, so as you might imagine, it is twice as far.
And you don't want to do what you do in a 100 IM and a 200 IM by taking it out and going guns a-blazing. You want to take it out fast, but you want to control fast.
Right, because if you don't, you go out like a box, you come back in a
casket.
Box, yeah. So, and it's hurting. So we don't want to see any of these kids do that. So we want to see good controlled racing. Caitlin Philo getting out really strong, but controlled. She looks really good also in the backstroke right now as we get going. But
looks like Ella Marsh is taking the lead at the 75.
Lead changes are very common in these races. And it is. It's Ella Marsh coming in. She's from Ad Astra Aquatic Association.
Abby Carnes right behind her. And then Caitlin Philo's third from Hokie. Looks like Ella Marsh is extending her lead a little bit. Then you got Brianna Fleming over there in lane 8. Really good underwater pullout.
Yeah, she was in 4th going into the breaststroke, but she's absolutely moving up through the field here.
We got 2 Hokies swimming, racing each other right there at 2 and 5 or 6. Looks like Lainey Alderman has a slight advantage over Caitlin.
Yeah, Brianna Fleming with the 37 split. That is the second fastest split. Alderman up in lane number 2 had a 36.7. Now we go to the freestyle. It's time to get your legs going, ladies.
Right now it looks like Brianna Fleming's out in the lead. Ella Marsh trying to track her down a little bit.
Up there in lane number 8.
The outside
and she is going to touch first.
209.67, 5-second drop from this morning.
All right, in the B final, we have Ella Giblin from Rise in lane number 1. 2, Sophia Lyon from Long Island Aquatic Club. 3, Karina Dye from Long Island Aquatic Club. Nicole McEnroe, 4, Point Aquatics. Samantha Reimer, 5 from Nations Capital. 6 is Catherine Dorsey from Blazing Barracudas.
Blazing.
Jillian Class, 7 from Nova. And 8 is Tessa Brodell from lane number 8 from North Palm. First 50 fly, you want to see good tempo, get the hips up, nice long stroke.
Ooh,
you don't want to be turning and burning here too much. And in lane number 5, that's Samantha Romer from Nations Capital.
She's roaming.
She is, she's getting after it, but also lane number 3.
Karina Dye.
It's Karina Dye. We couldn't see her a second. We had a little bit of something blocking our view. But it is Karina Dye touching first. Jillian Clace from way up the top of your screen, lane 7, touches second. Romer 3rd, and it's the very, very tight race.
Oh, yeah. And there's going to be lead changes here or there because somebody's strengths as opposed to somebody else's weakness.
And Samantha Romer is going to take the lead, and she is dominating the backstroke.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like she's going to have the fastest backstroke. And in lane number 3, Karina Dye looks to be moving. Nope. It is going to be McEnroe in second. But 31.3 from Romer is the fastest split. Can she do the breaststroke?
We've got Karina Dye and McEnroe making a hard charge on Samantha Romer.
But Samantha is holding on to her lead, but I think by the time we get to the wall, Karina Dye may be ahead of her. It's just going to be...
Not quite, but it's going to be real close. Yeah, a couple of tenths. 100 separating the two of them.
It looked like Romer, just right when she was going to touch the wall, kind of relaxed those elbows just a hair.
Yep.
Made that split look a little bit closer than I think it actually was. But
Romer has the advantage coming off the wall in the last 50.
But Karina Dye, like we've been watching the whole race, it seems like when she's coming towards us, that she's picking up the tempo on all of her strokes. And it is going to be Samantha Romer touching first. Her time of a 2:06.87, 5 seconds faster than this morning. Karina Dye touches second, picking up some valuable points for Long Island Aquatic Club. 2:07.05, yeah, they do. All righty, here is our championship finalists. This is your top 8. Abigail Bonham in lane number 1 from Nova. In lane number 2, that's Kirley Workman from Northwest Arkansas. We saw her in the mile earlier.
Yeah.
Aubriel McKay from Ole. She is the workhorse for Ole for the 11, 13, 14 girls. Rachel Ritter from Sioux Falls. This is the first time we've seen her tonight. She's in lane number 4. In lane number 5, Fiona Sanjaya from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 6, Vivian Zangaro from Long Island Aquatic Club at a great relay split. Una Diaz from Long Island Aquatic Club. And in lane number 8, Brantley Patterson from Nova.
Rachel Ritter, our 400 IM champ. She's top seed coming out from this morning. You knew that Aubriel McKay is going to, get out there right away on that fly because her fly is probably one of her best strokes. Her fly in her back.
So, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, she was the 50 fly and 50 back champion, so it would not surprise us to see her actually build up a pretty solid lead in the first 100.
She's going to have to work really hard to hold off Ritter on that breaststroke, though.
And to make us look really smart, she touches first. Atta girl.
Yeah, but Rachel Ritter also won the 200 back the other day, if I'm not mistaken.
And Rachel Ritter has pulled off ahead of her.
Then you got Zangaro down there with those extremely good underwaters. Rachel Ritter touching first, 30.2, 30.7 for Zangaro, 32.0 for McKay.
Couple of 57s there, so a tight race, but Rachel Ritter definitely with a pretty sizable lead, but the breaststroke can change everything.
Exactly.
And Vivian Zangaro is moving up on the, it looks like she's actually picking up a little bit, but not as much as I thought she might. Rachel Ritter is just pulling ahead of the field here.
Yep. Meet record 2:01.37.
And by Aaron Gemmel from Nation's Capital, 2:137. We're going to need a big split here from.
Yeah, she's going to have to go at what, 27? So not sure if she can do that, but she's still going to drop a bunch of time from what she did this morning.
Looks good. Nice solid kick. But, boy, the race for second, though, we have Zangaro in lane 6, Patterson in lane number 8.
And Una Diaz.
Yep.
Oh, they tied. Teammates tied 2:07.2 for Zangaro and Diaz. So, luckily enough, they don't have to split the points up for that one since they're on the same team.
Very true. All right, now we move over to the 13-14 boys. In lane number 1 from Nation's Capital is Connor O'Neill. Toby Nwosu, lane 2 from Long Island Express. Lachlan Bartholomew, lane 3 from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 4 from Ozaki is Kyle O'Connor. Caleb Caponera from Florida Atlantic. Rafael Fontana from Rockville, Montgomery. Donald Kennedy, New Trier Aquatics. Ian Kymack from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins is in lane number 8. Meet record 151.63 by Samuel Bork in 2018 from the Mid-Wisconsin Wavemakers.
That's swim. Kyle O'Connor and Rafael Fontana. Looks like they're taking out the flies pretty strong.
They do look very strong, but it's going to be Rafael Fontana out first. Kyle O'Connor, lane number 4, right there with them.
Yeah.
And Rafael Fontana, lane number 6. Look, man, great hand speed. He had a quick turn coming around. Let's see if he can extend his lead here. But
it's like a little bit.
Kyle O'Connor is hanging on to him.
Then Lachlan Bartholomew's right next to O'Connor, starting to gain on him a little bit.
I think
we'll Toby Nwosu too.
See if the breaststroke spreads this field out a little bit. It says that Rafael Fontana does that roll turn and comes up. Decent underwater pull, but lane number 3, Lachlan Bartholomew looks very, very strong.
Got a nice breaststroke
Every
pull.
stroke he takes, he's just
really powerful.
Just gobbling up real estate between these two. Big underwater pull. He goes up almost next to him. I have a feeling by the time...
Look at Donald Kennedy up there.
Yep. Donald Kennedy in lane 7. But nice long stroke there. Fontana has the lead. But boy, you know, but it by hundreds.
Right. Looks like
still
Fontana.
Rafael Fontana still with the lead.
Race now is for second between
Bartholomew is still there. I mean, and, you know, Lachlan Bartholomew is so tall that you know, Fontana's like taking 2 strokes for every one of Lachlan's, but it worked. 1:59.14 hangs in there to
Good
win the
time
race.
Drops.
In lane number 1 for the B finalists, Wyatt Davis, Nation's Capital, Alexander Atkins 2. It's Rockwood Swim Club. Lane number 3, Cullen Harrington, Nova. Lane 4, Ian Miller, Webster Bluefins. Lanes 5 and 6 from Nova is 5, Hugh Harrell. 6, Jacob Damerman. Lane number 7, Gilles Jou from Long Island Aquatic Club. And lane number 8, Connor Manier from Arlington Aquatic Club.
Oh, Ian Miller taking it out with some gusto.
Great underwater dolphin kicks. He's getting well out there in the middle of the pool.
He wants to be talked about.
Working.
24-0.
Look how deep he is.
Yeah.
He's so much deeper than the rest of the field, and that's why he's able to extend that wall. The air in your lungs is trying to bring you to surface, so you have to push up deeper to be able to extend those walls like that.
See how he hits the wall. His feet are slightly higher than his body, which allows him to project himself down a little bit more so he can get underneath, especially when you're those waves that you make, that bow wave that you were talking about when you come in.
We get the underwater here. Get pretty a little bit deeper than the rest of his competitors. He has a nearly 3-second lead. I expect somebody out there in a breaststroke to close in on him a little bit. And looks like Hugh Harrell in lane number 5 is making a move.
And Connor Manier up in lane 8.
Absolutely. 30.4. I'm sorry, 35.5. I was looking at his backstroke split.
It's okay.
Yeah. So
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. But it is going to be Ian Miller, despite the strong push by Hugh Harrell and Connor Manier on the breaststrokes.
Wow, 156.1. Nice swim. 158.1. 158.4 for Manier. Good racing, boys.
Moving on to the A final now. Meet record Samuel R. Bork, 2018 from Mid-Wisconsin Wavemakers, 151.63. That year, those Wavemakers are a group of 13, 14 boys, and they were carving up the record boards that whole weekend. Thomas McMillan's got his NCSA championship winner's towel over his shoulder, showing everybody, yeah, I've won some races this weekend.
Set a few records.
Boys 13, 14, 200 individual medley. Lane 1, Nation's Capital, Tyler Kaminsky. Lane 2, St. Charles, Thomas McMillan.
It's my head.
Lane 1, Thomas Kaminsky from Nation's Capital. Lane number 2, Thomas McMillan from St. Charles. Lane number 3, Ben Wysocki from Waukesha Express. Lane number 4, Reed O'Connell from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 5, Maxwell Garbaz from Madison. Lane 6 from Laker, Bennett Aldrich. Lane number 7, Kai Joyner from Rochester Swim Club. And then lane number 8, Victor Gutt, Palatine Park.
I talked to him earlier. It's actually pronounced Goot.
I had a feeling it was.
Nice kid.
So good check it is.
Goot check.
I am Goot.
Nice. Well played. You know McMillan's going to be out fast on this fly and back.
Yeah, you do, because you're watching the screen and you can see that.
That's right. That's right. I can see that. But I can't see the backstroke yet. Out in 24-0.
Reed McConnell right behind him, too. So, tight race.
24-2. I think I'd got to give the edge for breaststroke to Reed over Thomas. So Thomas is going to need to build a
sizable lead in the backstroke.
Lead, yeah.
Looking pretty good right now. Boy,
he is.
He's trying to put the heat at his feet, which is a good thing to do if you're know that your competitors are breaststrokers.
Crossover turns by both those guys.
Exactly. Very aggressive. So here we go.
Looks like Garbage is setting himself up nice in the race as well.
Reed O'Connell just destroyed the lead that Thomas McMillan had going in there. And he's just, Reed O'Connell is just carving up this heat.
Yeah.
And Maxwell Garbage is right there with him, too. But, boy, Reed O'Connell just dominating this heat on the breaststroke. 32.5.
Yeah.
There's nobody else under 33. So he's way out in front, and looks like no one's going to challenge Reed O'Connell here. He was 154.98, 124. He'll be under that. It'll probably be a 52, maybe a 53 low.
Just missed it.
26.9.
That's a great swim for Reed O'Connell.
That is a very nice swim.
All of them.
I actually thought for a second he tied the record. I thought, that's the second one of that. So, all right, now we're going on to the 12 and under ladies 100 butterfly. We have Irene Trechikov from Rockville, Montgomery. Montiel, lane number 3 from the Academy Bullet Swim Club. Morgan Wu, the lone 10 and under swimming in this event tonight.
First up is our semi-final.
Tannen Hill from Atlanta in 7. Elena Lumens from Ozaki in lane number 8.
A lot of familiar names here.
They really are.
This is great underwaters by Morgan Wu.
This is the 100-yard butterfly. Looks like Jill Diaz in lane number 6 is our early leader. Can't see the angle of lane 1 right now, but lanes 1 and 2 are out there too.
Yeah. Right now it looks like 4 and 6. It looks like Wu and Diaz are. Oh.
Yeah, Morgan Wu is out first. Yeah.
And Violet Mullen too.
Yep.
Yeah, those very pretty underwaters by Morgan Wu.
She's in lane 4. She is up. She's got some great dolphin kicks, but lane number 2, Violet Mullen, really tearing after this second 50, and she's going to touch the wall first. 32.3, outsplits the entire field by nearly a second for a 101.84. The record in this event is a 57.42. Annika Kai from Rockville, Montgomery. That was set 2 years ago. Lane number 1 in the B final is Catherine Conklin, Academy Bullet Swim Club. Mila Fisher, lane 2, Mila Fisher probably, Long Island Aquatic Club. Allie Sanders, 3, Swim Atlanta. Emma Barnett, Franklin Regional in 4. Christina Jun in Lake Erie Silver Dolphins, lane 5. Mara Wilson, 6, Machine. Larson Hill, another Academy Bullet swimmer in lane number 7. And Emma Sina from Verona area swim team.
5 Verona.
Lane number 8. We talk about building this race, but you got to build it quickly.
Yep.
You want to build it by, give it a good tempo. And it looks like lane 7 and 8, that's Larson Hill from Academy and Emma Sina from Verona are touching the wall first.
Along with Mara Wilson from Machine. I mean, look at this race. You got lane 2 there, Mila Fisher.
Emma Sin going to touch first?
No,
wow,
Mara
that's how
Wilson.
close this is.
Yeah.
I thought she, but she was just she had a long stroke. She went for it, and just a little bit long on that glide.
Right now, it looks like Emma Sina and Mila Fisher. Emma Sina is well ahead of
Emma Sina is definitely winning the race now. So it's just a little bit long on that turn. This is probably, and she is just dominating this race now. Lane number 2, Mila Fisher from Long Island Aquatic Club.
Second.
Is in second, but watch the charge here in lane number 5. That's Christina Zune. She does finish third. 31-6, just dominated the field on that last 50 to get that third place finish. Once again, the meet record in this event set in 2022 by Annika Kai. She won a 57.42 representing Rockville, Montgomery. All righty, this is our championship final. We have Brindley Pufal from Peoria Area Water Wizards. Lane number 2 is Angelina Remus from Laker Swim Club here in Central Florida. Ella Brace from Patriot Aquatic Club in lane number 3. Cameron Gardner, lane 4. She's also Peoria Area Water Wizards. Jillian Shiflett, Nation's Capital in lane number 5. Eva Hughes from Blazing Barracudas in lane number 6. Lane Jacobs, Nova, lane 7. And Margaret Hepper, also from Nova, in lane number 8. So we got 2 Peoria swimmers, a couple Nova swimmers. This is our championship final. Looks like lane number 5, Jillian Shiflett going out quickly from Nation's Capital. And look at those underwater dolphins. Everybody's swimming but her. But in lane 4, Cameron Gardner really turning over. But it is Jillian Shiflett with the lead in lane number 5. She does turn first. But, boy, just a couple hundredths ahead of great Cameron Gardner. And you see that dolphin where Cameron Gardner gets up on top of the water. So great, Jillian Shiflett is out kicking her, but Grace Gardner is out swimming her. Look at those dolphin kicks getting her, keeping Jillian in the race, but it is Catherine Gardner. And now we see in lane number 6, Eva Hughes starting to make a move. It's going to be Cameron Gardner, but Eva Hughes there in lane 6 from Blazing Barracudas is blazing to a second place finish. Winning time, 58.28, is slightly off the meet record. Congratulations, Cameron Gardner, for your another win here at this meet. She's had a few, and so having a spectacular meet. Congratulations to both those Paw girls and their coach, the Mountain Man. All right, 12 and under butterfly, 100 yards. Lane 1, C final, Connor McCullough, Rockville, Montgomery. 2 is Anthony Dorenzo from Piranha. 3, Zachary Stewart Lewis from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. 4, Blazing Barracudas, Anderson Wozniak. Lane 5, Xander Pika from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 6, Thies Sinclair from Long Island Express. Lane number 7, Zach Pelton from Team Triumph. And the lane number 8, Kian Liang from Eagle Swim Team. And right now it looks like we have lane 5. That's Xander Pica with the lead. He's from Rockville, Montgomery. And touching second in lane number 2, Anthony DiRenzo. But right now it is Xander Pica with a strong lead, and it looks like it's just getting bigger. This is your C final, 12 and under boys. Xander Pica just put some distance between this heat. About 4 guys fighting for second place right now. Lane number 8, that's Keon Lang. Lane number 7 is Zach Felton making a move, and he does finish second. But it is Xander Pica, Rockville, Montgomery, who with the win out of lane 5. In the B final from Charles River in lane number 1, we have Matthew Meng. 2, Daniel Liu from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane 3 is Caleb Godabish from Verona. 4 is Proctor Trevette from Nova. Lane number 5 is Wesley Moncon from Nation's Capital. Lane number 6, Michael Meehan from Long Island. Lane number 7, Hudson Brennan from Rochester Swim Club. Also from Rochester Swim Club in lane 8 is Lucas Wang. Boy, a great breakout in lane number 3. That's Caleb Godavic. He went a little bit deeper in the rest of the field, used those dolphin kicks, and he is touching first. Hudson Brennan in lane number 7 from Rochester touches second. Once again, they'll watch this dolphin work in lane number 3. Lane number 5, it's going to be Wesley Montkin touching first. Wesley comes up quickly and gets going back to work. Watch lane 7 over, that's Hudson Brennan. He's in second place. So lane number 6, is that lane 6, Michael Meehan? No, lane number 5, I'm sorry. That is Wesley Monken. He is in first. Lane number 4, that's Proctor Trevette moving up into... Wesley Monken wins it. Proctor Trevette, he was really stuck between strokes.
Yeah.
He started to pause like he was going to stretch it out. Ends up taking another stroke. It wouldn't have mattered. I think in the future his coach will probably want him to once you make a decision, commit to it. But again, no harm, no foul, and he goes faster than this morning.
These boys are going to be rocking this heat.
They are. Turbo jet ski, turbo jet ski, turbo jet ski. Okay, I'm ready. Lane number 1, Brady Hawk from Nova. Lane number 2, Trip Thomas from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club.
Yeah.
Lane number 3
is
Elliott Leisure from Rochester Swim Club. Lane number 4, your number 1 qualifier, Jaden Sy from Laker Aquatic. Lane number 5, I challenge you to look at that name and tell me what it is. Lubo Lu Turbo Jet Ski. Lane number 5 from New Trier Aquatics. Lane number 6, Salim Erickson from Rockville Montgomery. Lane number 7, Brecken Luckett from Fort Wayne Aquatics. And lane number 8, Timothy Abbott from Arlington Aquatic Club. I think we should have a contest.
See,
you can pronounce the name in lane number 5 correctly, and you are not related to him.
Lubomir Lou Chorbajiski.
That's it.
Off
Meet
really
record
quick.
53.21. That's from Thomas Heilman, Piedmont Family YMCA in 2019.
Uh-oh. Looks like Lubo and Jaden are already attacking.
Not surprising.
No. Jaden seems to have the hundreds down. You know, he does that build or easy speed first 25, and then that second 25 he lets it rip. Looks like Elliott Leisure hanging on his feet. Then Lubo right behind him. Jaden clearly out in front. He was out in 25-9.
It's Jaden Sy with the big lead. Coming in under the finish, and you're right, he has been very strong in the hundreds.
Drop from this morning.
Been really strong in the hundreds. Elliott Leisure, not swimming at a leisurely pace, comes in second. We have awards now?
We do.
We do have awards, okay. All right, we're going to turn it over to the golden vocal cords of Aaron Mashman as he announces the awards.
Oh. Awards for girls 13-14 200 individual medley. Well, 8th place, Rockville Montgomery's Fiona Sanjaya. In 7th place, Northwest Arkansas's Kira Lee Workman. In 6th place from Ole Swimming, Aubrielle McKay. In 5th, Nova's Abigail Bonham. In 4th from Nova, Brentley Patterson. In a tie for 2nd place, both from Long Island Aquatic Club, Vivian Zangaro and Una Diaz. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 200 individual medley champion from Sioux Falls Swim Team, Rachel. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 66. Boys 13-14 200 individual medley. 8th place, Nation's Capital, Tyler Kaminsky. 7th place, Palatine Park District's Victor Gutt. 6th place from Waukesha Express, Benjamin Wizotsky. 5th place, Lakers Swimming, Bennett Aldrich. 4th place from Rochester, Kai Joyner. 3rd place, St. Charles, Thomas McMillan. 2nd place from Madison Aquatic Club, Maxwell Garbash. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 200 individual medley champion from Long Island Aquatic Club, Reed O'Connell. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for event 67, girls 12 and under 100 butterfly. In 8th place from Lake Country, Angelina Remus. In 7th from Peoria, Brynlee Pufall. In 6th from Nova, Margaret Hepper. In 5th from Patriot, Ella Brace. In 4th from Nova, Lane Jacobs. In 3rd from Nation's Capital, Jillian Shiflett. 2nd place, Blazing Barracudas, Eva Hughes. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 100 butterfly champion from Peoria Area Water Wizards, Cameron Gardner. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 68, boys 12 and under 100 butterfly. In 8th place, Arlington Aquatic, Timothy Abbott. 7th place, Nova's Brady Hawk. In 6th place from Rockville, Montgomery, Trip Thomas. 5th place, Fort Wayne, Brecken Luckett. In 4th place from Rockville, Montgomery, Salim Erickson. In 3rd from New Trier, Lubo Choberjiski. Runner-up from Rochester Swim Club, Elliot Leisure. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and under 100 butterfly champion from Lakers Swimming, Jaden Sy. Congratulations.
Starting the second with event 69, girls 13, 14, 50 breaststroke.
And we're back, getting ready for the start of the girls 13, 14, 50 breaststroke. C final, swimming in lane 1, we've got Ella Marsh at Astra. In 2, from Long Island, we've got Jessica Bassett. In 3, Madeline Dixon of Eagle Swim Team. Eliana Hull from Nova in 4. Sophia Lyons, Long Island in 5, aquatics. Sophia Wandel from Swift in 6. Victoria Callahan, Charles River in 7, and Brantley Patterson in 8. At this point, it's just go time. Right now, it looks like got a good race, lane 5 and lane 2. It looks like teammates from Long Island are charging hard towards the end. It's going to be Sophia Lyons with the win, 31-25. Jessica Bassett in second, 31-6. Nice race, ladies. Brantley Patterson from Nova in third, 31-7. Next up, we have the B final. In lane 1 from Nova, Abigail Bonham. Hinsdale Swim Club's Alyssa Bilsma in 2. Yuan Tian, Long Island Aquatic in 3. Juliet Swatland from Hinsdale in 4. Lainey Alderman, Hokie in 5. Brooke Laxo, Rockville Montgomery 6. Anna Valesco, Nation's Capital 7. And Karina Tun, swims a ton. Really close race here. Whew. This is going to be a great race. Looks like Juliet Swatland might have the, oh no, Hokies. Oh, 30.96. Lainey Alderman just out-touches Julia Swatland, 31 flat. Really nice race, ladies. Yeah, that's really close. You got less than 2/10 separating first through fifth. And here comes our A finalist. Set the lanes. First, from Blazing Barracudas in lane 1, Catherine Dorsey. In 2, from Florida Atlantic Aquatics, we've got Roxanne Rohrbaugh. In 3, from Fox Valley Wave, we've got Madeline Loken. Your top qualifier in lane 4, from Rockville Montgomery, Fiona Sanjaya. In 5, from Nova, we've got Savannah Harris. North Palm Beach is Tessa Brodell in 6. Riley McNeil from New Trier in 7. And rounding out the field in lane 8, you've got Tessa Hansen from Lake Country Swim Team. Nice clean start. Quick pace out of lane 5 there from Savannah Harris. She's charging hard early. Her and Fiona Sanjaya, looks like they were the first two coming off the wall. Also lane 7's Riley McNeil. Oh, looks like McNeil's got it. McNeil with the win, 29-3. Followed closely behind by Sanjaya, who was second, Savannah Harris third. So great swims, ladies. Moving on here, we've got the 13-14 boys, 50 breaststroke, C final. Setting up the lanes, we've got Connor Manier, lane 1 out of Arlington. Kevin Chen, Rockville Montgomery in 2. His teammate, Olivier Bouy in 3. Caleb Caponera from Florida Atlanta Aquatics in 4. Riz Jenkins from Madison in 5. Tyler Zeng from New Trier in 6. Wyatt Davis, Nations Capital 7. And Daniel Garcia from the Academy Bullets in lane 8.
Nice break out there in lane 6 by Tyler Zhang. He is from New Trier Aquatics.
Yeah, great breakout on that one.
But lane number
looks like 5, yeah. Riz Jenkins.
And lane number 8, that is Daniel Garcia outside smoke, and he's got it.
Academy Bullets,
28-45. Attaboy. Daniel Garcia tears it up, 28-45. All right, in the B final, we have Abram Hansen, Fox Valley, lane 1. 2 is Isaiah Robinson, Rockwood, lane 2. Eric Lee, 3, Long Island. 4 is Hugh Wargan, Machine. 5 is Bennett Kruckelberg, Rochester. Colin Bowe in 6 from St. Charles. 7, Thomas Colvin, Northern Kentucky Clippers. Lane 8, Hugh Harrell, Nova, Virginia.
2 Hughes in this heat. It's not a very common name anymore.
No, you don't see it. Yeah, maybe it's making a comeback. Come on.
There you go. Ooh, great breakout there. Bennett Kruckelberg. Bennett hits the wall first, but there he's Colin Bew and Hugh Wargan are right on his feet, or right on his tail, I should say. But Bennett Kruckerberg.
Yeah, I think he's going to take this all the way.
Yeah,
That
left
down,
wire
nice
to wire,
finish.
27-7. Right behind him, 28-0 was Hugh Worgan. 28-12 from Colin Bew.
Name we've heard a couple times. Our meet record is held by Samuel Bork, 26.20. Mid-Wisconsin Wavemakers. Sam Bork was a big, strong kid.
Yes,
and
he was.
Fast. Here's our championship finalists, our top 8. Kyle Kim, Long Island Express in lane number 1. Lane number 2, Neil Wargan from Machine.
The Machine.
Lane number 3, Gilles Lijou from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 4 from Bennett Aldrich from Laker here in Windermere. Maxwell Garbaz from Madison Aquatic Club. Lane number 6 from Machine, Maxwell Thompson. Lane number 7, Jack Morrison from the FAA, that's Florida Atlantic. Joshua Lack in lane number 8 from St. Charles Swim Team.
Seen a lot of Florida Atlantic in these breaststrokes. They really like their breaststroke.
Yep. FAA, not to be confused with the FAA that nobody likes down here. Canceled flights, delayed flights.
Flights that go to Chicago and then back.
Yeah, they do. Even if you're going to Newark. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Number 2, Neil Wargan.
Yeah, might have been off a little bit early on that one.
Lane number 4, Bennett Aldrich. I think he knows it, too, because he was the first one water, but he came up 8th. I think he knows that he's in a bit of trouble. But go up there and race your race anyway. You never know.
Exactly. That's
so lane number 4, that's Bennett Aldrich with the lead, and nobody's going to catch him.
Oh, that was a long finish, but he did the right thing because taking an extra stroke would have cost him, I think. 26-9.
Bill Morgan knows he's upset, and I can't blame him. You know, the 50s are so twitchy. You got to get up and go, but you know I think it's it's such a balance to, to wait for the start, but you want to be aggressive. You want to be tight, and who knows if there was a sound behind the blocks, any noise at all. Swimmers slapping their thighs, slapping their biceps and stuff, which these kids like to do to get ready for a race. And any of one of those things could cause you to flinch.
Yep.
All right, so we have the 1200 girls 200 backstroke. Sophia Angelopoulou from Tennessee Bar. Rachel Brzezinski, lane 2. Waukesha, lane 3. Julietta Stolik from St. Andrews. Kaya Hendricks, 4. Sioux Falls. Margot Full, 5. Montecassie. Lane 6 is Lila DeBacker from Rockville, Montgomery. Molly Wadakis is Hinsdale Swim Club in 7. Tenley Wood, lane 8. Stingray Swim Team. So we go from turn and burn as fast as you can in the
one of the most grueling events in the entire.
It is so deceptive, but if you kick too hard in the front half of this race, your thighs are burning like nobody's business.
Like Kyla Heinrich is out first.
Actually, Rachel Brzezinski in lane 2 is just a touch ahead of her.
Yeah.
2 100ths of a second ahead of her.
Yeah, you definitely want to control that first 100 kick and then, build each 50 with kick, then turnover, speed, and then, hopefully you're able to finish that race.
Absolutely. Rachel Brzezinski looks to be extending her lead slightly.
Yep.
Looks very smooth,
Good
looks
race
relaxed.
For second right now.
The third 50 is so critical in this race. You've just swum 100. You're tired. Now you got to, I got another 100 to go. Right. So I need to, hopefully I controlled the front half so the second half doesn't come up and nip me. But lane number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, That's Margot Full. Looks
Yeah.
like she's starting to make a move and pull up. She was third at the 100.
A little short coming off that wall.
And next to her in lane 6, that's Lila DeBecker. So we'll see where we're at. But it is lane 2 still with the lead.
Rachel Brzezinski going in first.
But her lead is
barely by Layla DeBacher. Layla with the fastest split.
Brzezinski, yeah. Layla DeBacher in lane 6 was 6 tenths of a second faster. If she keeps that up, she is going to take over the lead, and she has taken over the lead.
She has.
It's going to be Layla DeBacher in lane 6 and Margot Full in lane 5. They'll be 1-2 as we come back. But we're going to keep an eye on Rachel Brzezinski. Looks like she's shifting into a different gear. She's staying with it.
Becker, Margot Full, and Rachel Brzezinski.
Yeah, Rachel didn't have quite enough real estate to catch those two, but it is Layla DeBecker and Margot Full going 1-2. No, in lane number in the B final, Charlotte Brunning 1, Nova Aquatics in lane 2, Ella Brace from Patriot. Lane 3, Jenna Ryan from Rockville Montgomery. Lane 4, Stella Tannehill from Swim Atlanta. Lane 5, Leah O'Connell from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane 6, Virginia Kutner from Long Island Aquatic Club. And lane 7 is Mara Ahern from Rockville. Julie Diaz, lane 8 from Rockville Montgomery also. Here we go.
Oh,
this lane,
wow,
is
Jenna
that
Ryan.
Jenna Ryan, lane 3?
Yeah.
Up with the early lead. She's from, Jenna is from Rockville, Montgomery.
Been in several finals already this week.
There's a wall behind her. It's just a straight line. They're all going to turn bing, 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 bing.
Yeah. Look at that. All 31-8, 31-9, 31-9, 31-9, 31-9.
Hey, look, names. Our scoreboard was blank for a
right.
while. We have names again, so it'll make our jobs a little bit easier. Jenna Ryan out in a 31-1, and as Derek said, it's a whole bunch of 31-9s and 32 lows right behind her. I think things will shake out through this middle 100. But what's one thing to shake out is Jenna Ryan increasing her lead.
Like Virginia's starting to make a
It's
little bit of a move.
33-3, and she is the fastest split.
And Ella
too.
Brace.
Ella Brace, 33-6.
Yeah.
Again, just holding their paces right now.
Yep.
So we are at the 100 mark. And so now we'll see, like
Jenna
we've always
can
talked
hold
about
it.
this third 50 and how important it is.
Yep.
And what Jenna's looking to do is not go with, doesn't need to go 32. She just needs to go another 33. And if she does that, she's going to put some distance on several girls.
Right now, that's exactly what she's
In lane
doing.
2, Ella Brace is sliding into second place. And lane 6, that is Virginia Kutner in third. And Jenna Ryan splits at 34-2. And again, she's just a little bit faster than the rest of the field.
She just looks really smooth right now. Like, that first 50 was almost effortless.
Yeah.
And she's still getting out well past the flags off her walls, extending her lead.
And in second place, it looks like
Jenna
it is
Ryan.
either Ella Brace
Brace
or Virginia Kutner. But it is Jenna Ryan going wire to wire in this event.
Yeah.
Her time is a 2:11.92. The meet record, Abby Dumford from Tiger Aquatics set in 2:18, 2:03.6. That is blazing.
That is fast.
Yep. 12 and under girl going 2:03. That's wowzer. All right, we got the A finalists parading out.
Who is that?
Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Having her Metallica moment. I think every woman listening to this broadcast is like, he is not a Swiftie. Would be true.
That is very true.
All right, starting off in lane number 1. We see Gabrielle Graham from the Academy Bullet Swim Club. Seen her a few times this week. In lane number 2, Kelly Burke from Madison Aquatic Club. Seen her a bunch. Lane number 3, Alicia Fatari from Nova.
Seen her a lot.
Lane number 4 is Carson Ward from Ad Astra Area Aquatics. Lane number 5, we have May Strasser from Long Island Aquatic Club. Strasser. Lane number 6, Leighton Lentz from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. Lane number 7, Lucy Parody from My Verona. And lane number 8, Gia Giuseppe from North Palm Beach. Boy, there's a lot of girls we've seen doing a lot of racing. Yeah. First time we've seen Lucy Parody, though, tonight, and a couple of these other ones. But
well, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't stress out over May Stresser's name.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Ladies are getting set. As soon as they all get settled and get their
wedge down,
everything in.
Nice clean starts.
Woo.
Really nice underwaters.
And they all pop up pretty much the same. It looks like lane 4.
Yep.
And that is Carson Ward from Ad Astra. His touch gonna turn first.
Beautiful underwaters.
Now, when you see we see the underwater shot, you're going to look for the kids that go the deepest.
Yeah.
Those are the kids that are going to have the longest underwater pulse.
Yeah.
And right there, what a great angle of that.
Oh, yeah.
It could even be, so nice and deep. And that's why Carson Ward, it's one of the reasons why she's in first place. A beautiful stroke, just pulling ahead of this field.
Right next to her, Ashleisha looks really good, too.
This is the 200 back, so we're coming up on the halfway mark. Carson Ward with a nice smooth stroke, but you're right. Alicia Fatare, I believe it is. And lane number 3 is moving into second. Up on the top of your screen, you got Gia Giuseppe, you got Lucy Parody. Wow, in the backstroke, Lucy Parody.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like it's a five-way race for second.
What a pegged her as a breaststroker. Genetics and all.
I would imagine that she's probably an everythinger.
I think so, too.
Looks like Lucy Parody is actually pulling out, going into this wall. She might end up second.
Carson Ward dominating
easily
33.0, keeping her splits pretty even.
Yep.
Lucy Parody is in second place with a 34-1.
Kelly Burke had the fastest split minus Carson in that last 50, so
the second fastest split.
You bet. Oh.
No room for error at this table.
Yeah, my bad.
Ooh. Carson Ward cruising a 2:07.92. She is your winner.
Lucy Parody to 10.99.
Look at that. Well, that's going to make her mommy Coach Mommy.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty happy. Her mother, an Illinois swimmer, just like we're Illinois coaches, so and Illinois swimmers.
And Illinois swimmers, yeah.
On her mother for more years than probably she and I would like to. We can't, but that's okay. All right, now we're going to the boys in the C final, 12 and under breaststroke. 1, Alexander Kersling, Swim Atlanta. 2, Daniel Bungie from Nova. 3, Proctor Tribbett, 3 from Nova. 4, Keon Lang from Eagle. 5, Rihanna Huja, Nation's Capital. 6, Beckett Sloma from Academy Bullets. 7, Jason Puchek from Rockville, Montgomery. And lane number 8, Riley Harrington, Nova, Virginia. See a lot of these guys over throughout the week. So see where we're at with that. A couple of new faces in there. Beckett Sloma, I remember seeing him this week. But one of our Bullet kids. So Patrick Harrington and Beckett Sloma look like to be our early 8765. No,
I'm assuming.
And Ryan Ahuja look to be our early leaders.
Meaning Raleigh Harrington.
What did I say?
Patrick.
Oh, yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Because I got you on that the other day.
Tomato. Riley Harrington is our leader out there in lane 8, but Ryan Ahusha is in second place.
Oh, no. Ryan is now in first. He was first coming off that wall.
Yes, he is. And this, boy, a great race for second, picking up. It looks like
Got Ryan
Harrington.
Harrington second.
Beckett Slomas in third. Putting a nice little swim here.
Looks
Here's
like
where
Beckett Sloma's starting to charge up a little bit too.
Yeah, you really want to see this third 50 be right at the second 50.
Right.
Really don't want a lot of daylight between those splits, but you're absolutely right. Ryan Ahusha is still our leader, but Beckett Sloma has moved into second, but it's really tightening up. Jackson Puchek is coming into also lane 2.
And Daniel Bungie.
Yep, 34-2. Watch out for Daniel Bungie. He was 34-5. We have a hand up by one of our officials in the middle of the pool.
May have done a non-continuous turn.
I think.
Look at Daniel Bungie. It's going to end up coming out. Oh, it's tight. It's tight.
He's going to get it.
Oh, yes. By 11 hundredths, Daniel Bungie with a terrific last 50. 32-6.
All right, moving on to the B final. Lane 1, Jason Hua from Rockville, Montgomery. 2, Chris Setiati from Charles River. 3, Eric Moldovan from Academy Bullets. Connor Plushwa, 4, St. Charles Swim Team. 5, Xander Pica, Rockville, Montgomery. 6, Ethan Google from Sioux Falls. 7, Logan Phillips from Nation's Capital. 8, Adrian Sliz from the St. Charles Swim Team.
Also known as Captain needs some SPF 50. Well, he got a kick out of me calling him Slizzbag the other day. He's a good kid, too. Always got a smile on his face, always, very polite. You got to love kids like that.
Yep. Good look at some of those dolphin kicks.
Connor Pluskwa and looks like Chris Setiati.
Yeah, Connor Pluskwa is really, really strong on those dolphin kicks. He's getting his feet out past the flags, which is good. Xander Pica's
really
right
nice.
next to him. Xander Pica's a little bit faster tempo. Connor Plushka with the dolphin kicks. Connor Plushka keeps the lead coming in under the flags.
Pretty flat.
Now they're both starting to really extend their walls a little bit on the dolphin kicking, so we'll see. It's going to, I think, and then we've got Eric Moldovan from Academy Bullets in lane 3. He's in lane 3 and in third place.
Funny how that works out.
Makes
like
sense from a
even.
seating perspective.
Pluskwa and Pica.
Xander, it's going to be.
I think it's going to be Xander just by
two, but it's going to be tight. Well, Plushka
200s.
200s a second. Eric Moldovan still in third, 104.3, about a second back. And Ethan Google lane from Sioux Falls, 104.38. Tight race for first, tight race for third.
Google Maps. Slight advantage, I would say, to Xander Pica. See what they have on this last 50 going in.
I don't know. I think you're absolutely
about
right.
3/10 faster.
Google's moved into third, 138.6, but Eric Moldovan is only 3/100ths of a second behind him in fourth from Academy Bullets.
Like Xander Pica is going to end up taking this beat final. But
yes, he looks a little small, and he's really just taken off this last 75, and now he's just cruising.
Oh, yeah.
Xander Pica, 33.9. on the last 50, and now he's comes in 33-0. Great last 50. Ethan Google hangs on for third.
Oh, Sliz with a monster last 52. So
at 34-0.
Yeah, boys.
Here's our championship finalists. In lane number 1, Preston Green, NWA, that's Northwest Arkansas Aquatics. Lane number 2, Trevor Smith from Franklin Regional. First in your hearts, Ryan Yao, LIAC, Long Island Aquatic Club in lane number 3. Lane number 4, Elliott Leisure from Rochester Swim Club. Just saw him swim a few minutes ago. John Gravel, saw him swim a few minutes ago. Rockville, Montgomery. These guys are doing some major work to get some points for their team. Jake Sim from Machine. Lane number 7, Nathaniel Doran from Nova. And in lane number 8, that's Jarrett Zhu from Montecassi Aquatic. Meet record in this event is a 158.89 posted by Ronald DeMarco from Rose Bowl Aquatic Club back in 2016.
Only 5/10 separating first from second this morning, so looks like it's going to be a pretty good race.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of great racing this week.
Like this one, or at least right now.
Lane number 3, that's Ryan Yao from Long Island with the early lead. We'll see.
Elliott Leisure. And you know his backstroke's going to...
Elliott Leisure, lane 4. Josh Gravel right there in lane number 5. It is John Gravel, not Josh. And he is starting first.
Only 2,400 separating the two.
It looks like Elliott Leisure is in the lead. Nice second, nice third 25 there.
Yep.
All right, now look at that. Look at the hand speed, and this is the difference in the race right now. Elliott Leisure's hand speed is much faster. Nice turn there, gets over.
29.3, 30.7.
Got nice walls.
If he can stay under 29s, the meet record would definitely fall, or under 30s, I should say.
Yeah, if he's another 29, I think he's going to be have a great shot at this record.
Yeah. And his hand speed's still continuing.
Record's a 158.8. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all good. Oh,
31.
Yep. So, but he'll still be a lot faster than he was this morning. We got Ryan Yao and John Gravel. Gravel going to get second. Ryan Yao's going to get third.
John Gravel in lane 5, just above our leader, Elliott Leisure, in lane number 4. And then just below him is Ryan Yao in lane number 3. And he's going to cruise to victory.
201 or 2009.
0.97.
203.8 for John Gravel. 205.8 for Ryan Yao. All nice time drops from this morning.
And we go on to awards. Take it away, Aaron Mashman.
Awards. For girls, 13-14, 50. From North Palm Beach, Tessa Brodell. In a tie for fourth place from Fox Valley Wave, Madeline Logan. And from Blazing Barracudas, Catherine Dorsey. In third place from Virginia, Savannah Harris. Second place from Rockville, Montgomery, Viona Sanjaya. 50-yard breaststroke champion from New Trier Aquatics, Riley. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 70 boys, 13-14, 50-yard breaststroke. In 7th place from Long Island, Jia Shu. In 6th place from Florida Atlantic, Jack Morrison. 5th place, St. Charles, Joshua Lack. 4th place, Long Island Express, Kyle Kim. 3rd place from Machine Aquatics, Maxwell Thompson. Runner-up from Madison Aquatic Club, Maxwell Garbash. And our 2024 NCSA 13-14 boys 50 breaststroke champion from Lakers Swimming, Bennett Aldrich. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for girls, 12 under 200 backstroke. In 8th place from Academy Bullets, Gabby Graham. In 7th from Lake Erie, Leighton Lentz. In 6th place from North Palm Beach, Gia Giuseppe. In 5th place from Long Island, May Stresser. In 4th from Madison, Kelly Burke. In 3rd from Nova, Ashleisha Fatare. 2nd place from Verona, Lucy Parody. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 200 backstroke champion from Ad Astra Area Aquatics, Carson Ward. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for boys 12 and under 200 backstroke. In 8th place from Anakasi, Jared Zhao. In 7th place from Nova, Nathaniel Doran. 6th place, Northwest Arkansas, Preston Green. In 5th place from Machine Aquatics, Jake Sim. In 4th place from Franklin Regional, Trevor Smith. 3rd place, Long Island, Ryan Yao. Runner-up, Rockville Montgomery's John Gravel. And our 2024 NCSA 12 and under boys 200 backstroke champion from Rochester Swim Club, Elliot Leisure.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
All right, time for the 50 freestyle. The women's 13, 14, 50 free. 1, Gretchen Stieber. 2, Roxanne Rohrbach. 3, Sophia Gass. Lane 4, Marion Hooker. Lane 5, Ella Giblin. 6, Emmy Goodavish. 7, Catherine Schreiber. 8, Graceland Shore. This is the 50 free. It's the fastest it gets in our sport. Down and back. Go, go, go. And it is too close to call. Meet record is fun. 22.87. You got to be kidding me, by Zoe Skirball, Racer X Aquatics in 2019. Right now it looks like lane 3. That's Sophia Gass coming in under the wire. She is from Peoria area Water Wizards. She touches the wall first. That's why you're only hearing my voice and not anybody else's voice, because her coach, the Mountain Man, is out there cheering for her. In the B final, lane 1, Karina Dye, Long Island. 2, Gabriella Hafner, Point Aquatics. 3, Harper Parody. We saw her sister swim earlier, Verona. Harper Bartholomew, 4, Rockville Montgomery. And Caitlin Anderson, 5, Southwest Aquatics. 6 is Savannah Harris, Nova, Virginia. 7, Emma Rapcan from Rise Aquatics. And 8, Leah Santos, Hokie Aquatics. Whew, got to talk fast on this one. You'll miss it all. And in lane 6, that is Savannah Harris from Nova with the lead. It looks like she's going to hang on to this. That is Savannah Harris in lane 6. Boom, touches first. Lane 2 was second was Harper Bartholomew from Rockville, Montgomery. We've seen a lot of her this week. Karina Dye up there in lane 1, number 1, Long Island Aquatic Club. Getting ready for the A final. Here come the A finalists. Like we said, Zoe Skirball, 2019, Racer X Aquatics, 22.87. You gotta be kidding me. All right, lane number 1, we have Samantha Romer from Nation's Capital Aquatic Club. Lane number 2, there she is, Annika Kai from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 3, we have Jocelyn Hayashi from Patriot Aquatic Club. Lane number 4, Gabrielle Day. She's your number 1 qualifier from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 5, Aubriel McKay, Ole Swimming. Lane number 6, the only 13-year-old, one of 2 13-year-olds. That's Alexandra Lucchese from St. Andrews Aquatics. Campbell Shore, Point Aquatics in lane number 7. And the other 13-year-old, that's Olivia Storson from Nation's Capital in lane number 8.
Bill, this is the best event made.
Oh, man. Spoken like a true sprinter.
Hey, you're darn right, buddy. Oh, hey, did you see who's in lane 5?
Oh, I did.
I got a feeling we're going to see some 23s here.
A little flinchy in there. So a little bit of flinching there. So we'll see how that gets
that
picked
lane
up by
1.
Shh. Don't jinx
Lane
her.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. All of them.
All right, lane 4 and lane 5. This is Gabrielle Day and Aubriel McKay.
And lane 8.
Tie.
A tie.
23.68. That's Gabrielle Day in lane 4. Olivia Strossen in lane number 8 at the top of your screen. Aubriel McKay in lane 5 came in third. All right, we're going to jump to the guys real quick here. 1, Alexander Atkins, Rockwood. Daniel Garcia, 2, Academy Bullets. 3, Jacob Dameron, Nova. 4, Brady Jordan, St. Charles. 5, Tyler Kaminsky, Nation's Capital. 6, Eric Spear from Machine. 7, Connor O'Neill from Nation's Capital. And 8, Hugh Morgan from Machine Aquatics.
Boy, the Machine knows how to swim the 50s.
They do.
Especially after those relays last night. Brady Jordan, your top seed. Jacob Dameron had a great reaction. I mean, that was lightning fast. And he hits the wall first, followed right behind Brady Jordan.
Like lane 3, lane 4, lane 6.
Jacob Dameron with the win. Lane 2, Daniel Garcia, Academy, second. 300s behind. Brady Jordan, third. 300s behind him. I think it was that start.
Yeah, Brady, Daniel Garcia really got his hand on the wall there towards the end. So, all right, in the B final, 1, Theodore Schum, Long Island Express. 2, Andrew Garver, Machine. 3, Ethan Kim, Shorewood. 4, Kyle O'Connor, Ozaki. 5, Maxwell Jackson, Eagle. 6, Henrik Larson, Wildcat. 7, Caleb Josh Cammett, that's Nation's Capital. Toby Nuwasu in lane 8 from Long Island Express. Got a couple of Long Island Express kids in the seat. They're in the bookends.
Yeah. Looks like lane 4 has definitely got the early lead. That's Kyle O'Connor.
Watch lane 7.
Yeah, lane 6 and 7.
But it is going to be lane 4.
Yeah. 21-9, 22-0, 22-1. Boom, boom, boom.
Back to the meet director. 450 free events all in a row. It's tough to keep up with those guys.
Well, sometimes he gets it right and sometimes he doesn't. I'll have to email him.
There you go.
Meet record set by Sam Bork, 2018, 20.79. Is that 3 meet records in one day?
Yeah. That, I mean, and he had like 2 or 3 teammates, and they were all over the place. They were really just rocking and rolling. That it's at Samuel Bork, 20.79, Mid-Wisconsin Wave Makers. All right, let's get into the championship final. Thomas McMillan, St. Charles Swim Team, not making his first final. He's been several finals. Reed O'Connell, Long Island Aquatic Club. Those two duked it out earlier. Jeremiah Gormison from Jermosin from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 4, Maxwell Thompson from Machine. Lane number 5, Aiden Terrazas. Aiden Terrazas, right? Okay. And he is from Ozaki. Lane 6, Victor Gut from Palatine Park District. Lane number 7, Neil Wargan from Machine. And then lane number 8, Benjamin Matis, also from Machine Aquatics. No wonder their 200 free relays pretty good. The Good family saying, hell, it only took him 4 days to get my name right. So.
But I actually had to ask him.
20.79. What with my Gut cotton?
Ooh.
Lane number 4, that's
4
Max
and 3.
Thompson.
Oh, really? But not a great turn for Jeremiah Germosin.
Maxwell Thompson 21.13 with the win. All right, let's get over to the girls, 12 and under 50 freestyle. Violet Mullen, lane 1, Nation's Capital. Sophia Roggenbach from Ole swimming in 2. 3 is Ella Brace, Patriot. 4, Sydney Josephson, Fox Valley Wave. 5 is Ella Urban from Verona area swim team. 6 is Mara Ahern, Rockville, Montgomery. 7, Adriana Flores from Machine. And 8 is Sarah Young, also from Rockville, Montgomery.
Look at that. There's less than 2/10 separating first from 8th. This is going to be quick.
You know, it's a little bit warmer in the afternoon, so I think kids are a little bit more comfortable. Some great racing this morning. Boy, great start in lane 1.
Oh, yeah. Real
Violet
good
Mullen
reaction
really
time.
got off the blocks quickly. But it is lane 4, lane 6. That's Sydney Josephson and Mara Ahern getting to their feet to the wall first.
Another gal in lane 1 looks pretty tight there, too.
It's going to be lane number 6. That's Mara Ahern.
Not sure, just because Violet Mullen's touchpad didn't activate.
Yeah, it looked like she came over the top on that and might have put her hand on top of the pad. But they'll get that.
Yeah.
I can promise you she didn't go 35-8. All right, in the B final from Charles River is Cara Serrano in lane 1. Lucy Parody 2 from Rona, Rachel Burchinski, Waukesha, lane 3. Eva Hughes 4, Blazing Barracudas. 5, Alina Loomis, Ozaki, lane 6. Audrey Default from Nation's Capital. Grace Zhang 7, Patriot. Emma Kurskowski, lane 8, Patriot Aquatic Club. Man, Lucy Parody, 50 free. I don't think I ever saw her mother swim a 50 free once. Except the 200 IM.
Oh, yeah. And she did that quite well.
She did do that well. Boy.
Oh, this is a great race.
So I'm going to pick one of these 8 to win it.
4 or 8 or 2.
Yeah. Or 3 or 5.
Yeah. Or 7 or 9.
It is lane 8.
Lane 8.
Emma Kierskowski.
Yep. 25-5.
Patriot Aquatic Club
25-5 for Lucy Parody. And Eva Hughes 25-6.
That's Lucy Parody's second time, wasn't it? She got second earlier tonight. Yeah, coming out of one of those outside eats and bringing it out there. Big smile on Coach Emily's face.
That girl is all business coming her up here.
All right, here we have the A final. I should be able to pronounce most of them. I've said them enough. So, Jenna Ryan, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club in lane number 1. Turn around, Jenna, so we can get a look at you. Come on. Hurry, we got to get going.
That's not Raina Boxwell right
there
now.
She is. All right, there we go. All right, lane number 2, Raina Boxwell from Madison. Lane number 3, there she is. Lane number 3, Ellie Brenner from Nation's Capital. Lane number 4, that's Olivia Linduska from Maverick Swim Club. That's out of Chicago area.
Yep.
Kennedy Matson, that's from Machine Aquatics. Lane number 6, May Strasser from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 7, Emma Rose from New Trier Aquatics. And Jillian Shiflett from Nation's Capital in lane number 8.
You know that Kennedy, May, and Jillian are very good at the sprints.
Yep.
And Olivia was 24, the only one who broke 25 this morning.
Meet record in this event, Ava Wolf, 2019 from Rockwood Swim Club, 24.27. And we saw Olivia Landuska this morning go 24.8. See, get up and go a little bit quicker with the excitement of finals.
Kennedy Maston with a really nice quick start, quick reaction. Underwater.
Wow, look at that underwater work, lane number 4. That's Olivia Landuska on lane number 4. Man, she was underwater for quite a while.
Not as long as Kennedy Maston.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's lane 5, actually. I apologize.
Landuska's just got that pure speed.
Yep. That down finish of the wall.
24.3, just missed the record.
Just off the meet record. Great swim. Kennedy Maston with the great underwater work in lane number 5 finishes second. All right, in the boys C final, 1, Anthony DiRenzo from Piranha. 2, Davin Mathis from St. Cloud. 3, Brecken Luckett from Fort Wayne. 4, Samuel Gibson from Madison Aquatics. 5, Matthew Meng from Charles River. 6, James Huang from Montecassie. 7, Caleb Gudavich from My Verona.
I take this one. This
yes,
is
lane 8.
Adrian Slizzard. That's what he wants me to call him. So
St. Charles swim team.
Got the Slizzard.
Slizzard. All right, good to know.
Yeah. He goes, "Can you call me the Slizzard?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Only
like
if we get enough from her mother.
Lane 3, lane 5 and 6 are.
Yeah, that's Brecken Luckett in lane 3 with the early lead, and he still has the lead here.
Oh, yeah.
Lane number 5 and 6, that's Meng and Huang. And they are up there, so that's your top 3.
24-7 for Brecken, 25-0, 25-2 for Matthew and James.
In the B final, Zach Felton, 1, Team Triumph. 2, Chris Setiati from Charles River. 3, Jake Sim, Machine. 4, Christopher Lassard from Laker. 5, Preston Green from Northwest Aquatics. 6, Daniel Bungie, Nova. 7, Connor Pluska, St. Charles. And lane 8, Nicholas Nishnyanzi from Rockville, Montgomery.
Nice.
Nicholas Nishnyanzi.
I wonder if Christopher Lassard is related to Commandant Eric Lassard. Making another.
I wonder if Nicholas Nishnyanzi is related to anybody else with that name.
I assume his mom and his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh.
Boy, lane
Tight
number
race.
2, that is Chris Stilati. Setiati.
Lane 4.
But it is lane 4, Christopher Lassard.
And Daniel Bungie-Cord, second. Right behind him, Chris Setiati.
I'm having heart palpitations looking at this next heat. All right, in lane 1, John Danahy from Nova. Lane number 2, there he is. Lane number 2, Lou Turbojetsky from New Trier Aquatics. Lane number 3, Salim Erickson, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 4, Jaden Sy from Laker. Lane number 6, Samuel Cast from New Trier. Lane number 7. Lane number 6, Trip Thomas from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 7, now it's 7, right? 5, 6, 7. Hudson Labinski from Maverick Swim Club. And then lane number 8, Logan Hillman from NCAP, Nation's Capital. Do you think these guys like Jaden, Sam, Salim, Lubo, Trip, John Danny, you think they all just follow each other to the warm-down pool, follow each other to the ready room, follow each other to the blocks? That's a great, getting everybody in the water real quick. Quick reaction time. Looks like lane number 5. That's
right now,
Samuel
Sam
Cast.
Ooh.
But Jaden Sy comes right up in alongside them. Meet record 22:44. Jaden Sy and Sam Cast.
Oh, wow. 23:35, 23:44.
And boy, it really came down to, you could just literally see them. They were like a half a stroke off from each other, and I think that was the difference on it. It's so important in a close race like that to put your hand and get your hand on the wall.
I mean, the 50 is basically a start, a turn, and a finish.
It is.
Yeah.
You would know.
Got to have the finish.
All right, we're going to turn it over to Aaron Mashman, who's going to give out the awards.
The
now
Monster
we're
Mash.
Yeah.
Awards for 13-14 girls, 50 freestyle. In 7th place, Point Aquatics, Campbell Shore. In 6th place, Rockville Montgomery's Annika Kai. In 5th place from St. Andrews, Alexandra Lucchese. 4th place, Patriot Aquatic Club's Jocelyn Hayashi. 3rd place, Ole Swimming's Aubrielle McKay. And in a tie for the championship of girls 13-14 50 freestyle from Nation's Capital, Olivia Strossen. And from Rockville, Montgomery, Gabrielle Day. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for 13-14 boys 50 freestyle. 8th place, Machine Aquatics, Ben Mattis. 7th place, Machine Aquatics, Neil Wargen. 6th place, Palatine Park District's Victor Gutt. 5th place, Rockville Montgomery, Jeremiah Jermosin. In 4th place, Ozaki Aquatics, Aiden Terrazas. In 3rd place, from Long Island, Reed O'Connell. In 2nd place, from St. Charles, Thomas McMillan. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 50 freestyle champion from Machine Aquatics, Maxwell Thompson. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for girls 12 and under 50 freestyle. 8th place from Madison, Raina Boxwell. 7th place, Rockville Montgomery's Jenna Ryan. 6th place from New Trier, Emma Speedy Rose. In 5th place from Nation's Capital, Ellie Brenner. In 4th place from Long Island, May Strusser. 3rd place, Nation's Capital, Jillian Shiflett. 2nd place, Machine Aquatics, Kennedy Maston. And our 2024 NCSA 12 and under girls 50 freestyle champion from Maverick Swim Club, Olivia Linduska. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for 12 and under boys 50 freestyle. In 8th place, Maverick Swim Club's Hudson Labinski. In 7th place, from Nation's capital, Logan Hillman. In 6th place, from Rockville, Montgomery, Trip Thomas. In 5th, from Nova, John Danahy. In 4th, from New Trier, Lubo Chobrajewski. 3rd, from Rockville, Montgomery, Salim Erickson. 2nd place, New Trier Aquatics, Samuel Cast. And our 12 and under boys 50 freestyle NCSA champion from Lakers Swimming, Jaden Sy. Congratulations, gentlemen.
All right, we are back getting ready for the final event of the meet. First event is the girls 13-14 200 medley relay. Swimming in lane 1, Eagle Swim Team out of Maryland. Lane 2, Rise Aquatic Club. In 3, Point Aquatics A. In 4, we've got Rockville Montgomery B. Charles River A in 5, Hokie Aquatics from Virginia in 6, Verona Area Swim Team in 7, and the Academy Bullets in lane 8. This morning's fastest swims, Northern Kentucky, 152.7. Ole Swimming, Oakland Live Wires, 153.2, and then Lake Country's A, 153.2 as well. So I apologize in advance. I do not have the names of the relay swimmers in front of me, so I won't be able to tell you who's swimming and what. Great start. Really good underwaters. Looks like it's a 5-way tie with 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rise and Academy may have the advantage here at the backstroke leg. Yeah, Academy 27-8, Rise 27-9. As the breaststrokers enter the water. Monster pullout by Hokie's swimmer over in lane 6. She's got them out to a really nice lead, at least a body length as they head over to the breaststroke leg, or excuse me, the butterfly leg. Split out 29-4. Woo! That's moving. Right now, Hokie still holds the lead. Looks like Charles River is trying to make a move with their butterflyer. Looks like Academy might be third place along with Rockville Montgomery's B. 26-2, 25-8 for Charles River. Ooh, 25-6 for the Rise. Fastest split. Eagle and Rise both 25-6. We're coming home. It looks like Hokie's going to win this heat handily. Great race for second with Charles River and Rockville Montgomery. It's going to be, Rockville Montgomery touching out by 200ths. Hokie's 148.6, 150.3, 150.3. Now looks like nobody from this morning scored any points. So we move on to the A final. We've got the Nova B in lane 1, Nation's Capital B in 2, Nova A in 3, Rockville Montgomery A in 4, Nation's Capital A in 5, North Palm Beach A in 6, Long Island A in 7, and Long Island B in lane 8. So 3 big swim teams all have B relays here. Really, really important for the team points. It looks as though North Palm Beach may not have a relay. They might have declared false started.
Woo.
Lane 5, we've got Nation's Capital leading at the 25 of the backstroke. Really nice underwaters getting out. About a half a body length lead on the rest of the field. We turn it over to the breaststroke. Right now it's Nation's Capital and Nation's Capital. We're first and second after the backstroke leg. Love watching these. Everybody up in the stands, on the deck, all cheering, screaming. Looks like Rockville Montgomery's making a move here. Nation's Capital just barely ahead, 57-5, 57-6, 57-8 for Nation's Capital B. Oh, we have got a race going on here, people. Looks like Rockville's just ahead of Nation's Capital and Long Island B. Long Island B's first. I think Rockville Montgomery's definitely going to take first, but the race that I'm looking at is lane, 7 and 8, Long Island A, Long Island B. And you got Nation's Capital coming in. Oh, wow. 147-10 for Rockville Montgomery. Long Island, Nation's Capital just touches out Long Island. Both of them, 147-79, 147-8, and 147-81. Great race. Now we're moving on to the boys 13-14 200 medley relay. We've got Ole in lane 1, Oakland Live Wires. Northern Kentucky Clippers in lane 2. Nova B in 3. Rockville Montgomery B in 4. Schrader YMCA A in 5. Nation's Capital B in 6. Lake Erie Silver Dolphins in 7. And Rockwood in lane 8. Top times from this morning was Machine A 141.70. New Trier A 143.06, and then Machine Aquatics B 143.11. Looks like lane 8's off to a good start. Rockwood followed closely behind by Lake Erie and Nation's Capital. Again, my apologies for not having names. I did not get a sheet with everybody's name on it, so. Looks like Rockwood still has a lead. Lake Erie and Nation's Capital B are closing in a little bit. Rockwood's still out. 28-8 of their guy on the split. Ooh! Lake Erie Silver Dolphins flyer is flying. Great underwaters, though, by Rockwood. Looks like we're going to have Lake Erie in the lead going into the freestyle leg. Rockwood second and Nation's Capital B in third. Lake Erie with a comfortable lead right now. Right now, it looks as though Rockwood and Nation's Capital are going to be fighting for second, with Nation's Capital just touching out Rockwood by 4 hundredths. 142.6 Lake Erie, 143.43 for Nation's Capital, and Rockwood 143.47. Moving on to the A final. We've got Ozaki Aquatics in lane 1. Rockville, Montgomery, A in 2. These are all A relays. Nova, Virginia, 3. St. Charles in 4. Long Island Aquatic Club in 5. Long Island Express, their neighbor, in 6. Nation's Capital in 7. And Rochester in lane 8. I do know this because I'm from Illinois. St. Charles should have a lead off the backstroke with Thomas McMillan. Great underwaters. McMillan right behind him, Long Island Aquatic Club. McMillan extending his lead, not a lot. St. Charles first, Long Island Aquatic Club second. McMillan out 23-18. 23-7 for Long Island. Right now, race for third. Lane 8 up there, Rochester. Actually, it's a race for second. St. Charles still out to a lead. 27-2, fastest split in the pool in that heat. And yeah, it looks like St. Charles is just increasing their lead. Looks like Rochester is moving into second. And then Nation's Capital, their flyer, 23-4. Really nice split. St. Charles commanding lead. This race for second is going to be very interesting. Oh, Nation's Capital guy. St. Charles, 136.26. That is a new meet record for St. Charles. Nation's Capital coming in second, 138.83. And then Rockville, Montgomery down in lane 1. Their guy split at 21.88 to take third. So nicely done, guys. Now we're moving on to the final 2 events of the meet. First one up is the girls 12 and under 400 free relay. We've got the Academy Bullets in lane 1, Nation's Capital B in 2, Patriot A in 3, Maverick A in 4, Long Island Aquatic B in 5, Machine Aquatics A in 6, Hinsdale A in 7, and Ole A in 8. Top times from this morning. Mavericks B relay was 4:27.64. St. Charles A relay 4:30.19, and Blazing Barracudas 4:32.77. It looks as though Mavericks swim team is not, they must have declared a false start, probably had somebody who had to leave the meet early, so. Whoa, the machine is on. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's Kennedy Maston. A really, really fast 11-year-old from Machine, giving the Machine a nice, comfortable lead to start. Looks like Academy Bullets, Gabby Graham down in lane 1. Is second, along with Hinsdale Swim Club up there. So Kennedy Maston, 59.59. Great start for her. Academy Bullets second, 103.3. 103.7 for Hinsdale, they're in third. If for those of you who are not aware, I do not have the sheets with the swimmers on them, so all I'll be able to do is talk about the teams, not necessarily enough about the swimmers because I don't know who all of them are. So, but Margaret Montiel, I do know that name. Academy Bullets 32.8 on her second 50. She's got the Academy relay ahead of time. Take care, bud. And Margaret Montiel is just increasing the lead for Academy. Looks like a great race for second between Nation's Capital, Patriot, and Machine. Although Nation's Capital and Patriot are starting to pull away. Really nice swim there by Margaret Montiel. Academy Bullets, bottom of your screen. You can't see, that's lane 1. They are out to a sizable lead right now. Patriot Aquatic and Nation's Capital B Relay are going second and third. 29.0 split for the Academy Bullets Flyer. And 29.5 for Patriot, 30.0 for Nation's Capital. Looks like Patriots Flyer is starting to make a charge, see if she can close any of the distance between them and the Academy Bullets right now. Nice 104 split there for a couple of the Flyers. We go in here. It's like Academy, you got Nation's Capital, Patriot, and then Nation's Capital, but Machine, Hinsdale, and Long Island B are starting to push up for that third place. Academy Bullets down at the bottom of your screen. Patriot right behind him. Looks like it's going to tighten up here. There's not enough real estate for Patriot to catch Academy. So Academy Bullets first, 4:17.03, 4:18.4 for Patriot. Nation's Capital B, 4:20.14. So looks like Maverick Swim Club from this morning actually will place 16th in that. So moving on to the A final. We've got Lake Erie Silver Dolphins A in lane 1. Rockville Montgomery B in 2. Rockville Montgomery A in 3. Nation's Capital in 4. Long Island Aquatic Club in 5. Nova of Virginia A in 6. Verona in 7. And Lake Country, their Wisconsin counterpart, in lane 8. Had some technical difficulties there with lanes 2's wedge. Now we're ready to rock. Ooh. Nation's Capital already out to a lead. Right underwaters. Nation's Capital out to an early lead at the 50s, 28-8. Verona, 29-6. Might be Lucy Parody leading off that relay. Then coming in third, you got Rockville Montgomery, 29-7. So still got a lead here for Nation's Capital. Nova of Virginia is starting to catch, along with Rockville in lane 3. As we turn over to the breaststroke, 008, 1016, 1014 for Nova. Nation's Capital extending on their lead a little bit here at the first 50 of the breaststroke. Got about a body length lead on Nova, Virginia. Hits the wall 32-2. All of them, all those guys are under 33s. That's pretty impressive when you got a relay that's B relay swimmer is actually faster than the A relay swimmer at first 50. It's tightening up real quick. We got a four-way race for second right now between Lake Country, Nova, Long Island, and Rockville, Montgomery. Nation's Capital still leading at the breaststroke by less than a second. Oh, four-way race for second right now. Hit the wall first, 27-2, great split. It's like Nation's Capital getting out a little bit longer lead. They got about a body length and a half. Still a great race for second. You got Nova, Lake Country, Long Island Aquatics, and all of a sudden you got Verona, Emacina moving them up into the to the mix. Nation's Capital, 3:10.8 at the start of the freestyle. That race for second is looking awfully good. Coming off the wall. Looks like Long Island Aquatics is starting to build a little bit of a lead for that second place. Then right behind them, Nova, Virginia, and Verona. And then Rockville, 25-6 on their first 50 for their swimmer. But this is Nation's Capital with the win here in this relay. Long Island Aquatic coming in second. Nation's Capital, 404.86. Just off the meet record of 402.52. Long Island Aquatic second, 407.4. Nova, Virginia, 409.3 for third. We move on to our final event. The final event of the meet. This is the boys 12 and under 400 medley relay. Swimming in lane one, we've got the Academy Bullets. Take care, guys. Lane two, we've got St. Charles with the Slizzard. In three, we've got Franklin Regional. In four, we've got Nova Aquatics B. In five, Nation's Capital's B. Lake Erie Silver Dolphins A in six. Machine Aquatics A in seven. And Long Island Aquatics B in lane eight. Great start there. Best times from this morning. Peoria area Water Wizards, 426.48. Long Island, 439.87. And Maverick, 455.06. Peoria might be able to sneak in here and get a few more points. It's like early, it looks like Franklin Regional's out fast. 29.5, Nova second, 29.8. Then you also got over there in lane 7, Machine Aquatics. Looks like they're both kind of inching a little bit closer to Franklin Regional. First is out first with 005. Got a good race for second there with Machine and Nova. Looks like Machine is closing the gap a little bit here on Franklin. 34-3, 34-7, 34-9. So Franklin guy is actually a little bit quicker. But now you got to watch NCAP's B relay. Their guy had the fastest split of the group. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. 31-2. Woo! Oh, cruising. That Lake Erie Silver Dolphins breaststrokers really got it. He's got them in the lead. 105 split for him. Franklin in second and Nation's Capital in third. So far, Lake Erie's extending their lead quite a bit. So there's a great race going for second here with Franklin, Nova, and Nation's Capital B relays. Looks like Nova is slowly gaining on Lake Erie. Nation's Capital right behind him. Good race for fourth there with Machine and Franklin. But it's Lake Erie Silver Dolphins going in first. Oh, this is tightening up a little bit. Nova Virginia's looking to, so 26-8, Nova's 26-0. Nova's trying to catch Lake Erie. Is there going to be enough real estate? Lake Erie first. It's going to be tight. Oh, look at this. Come on, boys. Come on, finish. It looks like Lake Erie first, 4:13.36. Nova second, 4:13.56. And Nation's Capital B, 4:16.33. So it looks like Peoria did get into the scoring. Ended up 16th, so good job, boys. Proud of you. Final event of the meet. Here we go. This is it. We've got Rockville Montgomery's B in lane 1. Rochester's A in 2. Nation Capital A in 3. Rockville Montgomery's A in 4. Nova A in 5. New Trier A in 6. Montecasse's A in 7. And Long Island Aquatic A in number 8. Thank you, sir. Don't ever change. For all the marbles. Oh, and it looks like, unfortunately, Montecasсе had to declare false start. So, and we're off. You're going to hear this crowd getting awfully loud for this looks like New Trier's got the early lead. Lubo Chorbajiski going into that first wall. He's out in 28-2, 28-6 for Rockville. Long Island Aquatics up in 8 is in third place right now. It looks like Rockville's backstrokers starting to catch LT a little bit and come off the wall together. Great race so far between Rockville and New Trier. It's like Rockville's going to, New Trier first, 59 flat, 59.08. I think it's Sam Cass for New Trier. Unfortunately, people, I apologize. I do not have the relay names to be able to call out who's swimming in what group, so I'm just going to have to go with teams. I apologize in advance. 0.5 of a second separating Rockville from New Trier. Rockville's extending their lead a little bit as they come into the fly leg. Looks like Nova will come in third. Meet record in this event is 3:54.36, set by Rockville Montgomery back in 2022. Oh, wow. Nova's flyer is looking really good right now, as is Rockville Montgomery. Extending his lead handily, out in 26.9. New Trier still in second. Nova third, but Nova's starting to catch up to New Trier a little bit. 26.4 for Rochester's flyer on that first 50. Coming into the finish, Rockville Montgomery, assuming they don't false start, which they didn't, is going to win this going away. Battle for second is going to be hopefully pretty good. True. Not with that turn. Out in 25.4. Looks like the record's going to be safe for another year, but Rockville Montgomery, Nova, and then you got Nation's Capital in third. That's the way it's going to end up being here. Rockville Montgomery closing it out with a win, 3:59.26. Nova Virginia second, 4:04.80. And Nation's Capital closing it out in third, 4:05.49. Rochester fourth, 4:09.15. New Trier, 4:11.89 for fifth. So, congratulations to all our competitors. Really, really fast swim meet. A lot of meet records were set this year. Great teams from all over the country. Just really, really fast swimming. And, you know, we thank everybody. This meet is sponsored by Speedo. They've done a great job with us. It's here at the awesome Rosen Aquatic Center. Harris Rosen doing a great job advocating for swimming down in the Orlando area. Just an absolutely wonderful meet. Thanks to NCSA for taking care of this meet. And we will be back in a little bit with the final totals.
77. You don't have 77? I don't have 77, 78.
13-14 girls 200 medley relay. In 8th place, Rockville Montgomery B.
I don't have 77 or 78. I'm announcing 77 right now. Well, got him.
In 7th place, Nation's Capital B. In 6th place, Nova, Virginia. In 5th place, Hokie Aquatics. In 4th place, Long Island. In 3rd place, Long Island B. In 2nd place, Nation's Capital. And our 2024 NCSA 13-14 girls 200 medley relay champions from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, Elizabeth Chen, Fiona Sanjaya, Annika Kai, and Gabrielle Day. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for 13-14 boys 200 medley relay. In 8th place, Machine Aquatics. In 7th, Nova of Virginia. In 6th, Rochester Swim Club. In 5th place, Long Island Express. In 4th place, Long Island Aquatic Club. In 3rd place, Rockville Montgomery. In 2nd place, Nation's Capital. And our 2024 NCSA 13-14 boys 200 medley relay champions and new meet record holders with a time of 1:36.26 from St. Charles Swim Team, Thomas McMillan, Josh Lack, Colin Bew, and Brady Jordan. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for 12 and under girls 400 medley relay. In 8th place, Academy Bullet Swim Club. In 7th, Lake Country Swim Team. In 6th, B Relay from Rockville, Montgomery. In 5th, Verona Area Swim Team. In 4th, Rockville Montgomery A. In third place, Nova of Virginia. Runner-up, Long Island Aquatic Club. And our 2024 NCSA 12 and under girls 400 medley relay champions from Nation's Capital Swim Club, Olive Dunn, Violet Mullen, Jillian Shiflett, and Ellie Brenner. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for 12 and under boys 400 medley relay. In 8th place, B relay from Nova, Virginia. In 7th place, Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. In 6th, from Rockville Montgomery, the B relay. In 5th place, New Trier Aquatics. In 4th place, Rochester Swim Club. In 3rd place, Nation's Capital. In 2nd place, Nova, Virginia. And our 2024 NCSA 12 and under boys 400 medley relay champions from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, John Gravel, Brian Sanjaya, Trip Thomas, and Salim Erickson. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. Final team rankings. Girls team scores. In 3rd place with 822 points, Nation's Capital Swim Club. In 2nd place with 857.5 points, Rockville Montgomery. And our 2024 NCSA age group swimming champions for girls with 1,297 points, Long Island Aquatic Club. And on the boys' side, in 3rd place with 647, Nation's Capital. In 2nd place with 780, Nova of Virginia. And our 2024 NCSA age group swimming boys team champions with 991, Rockville Montgomery. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. All right. And now our combined team scores. In third place with 1,490 points, Nova of Virginia. And our team runner-up with 1,848.5 points, Rockville, Montgomery. Which means our combined team NCSA age group champions with 1,893.5 points is Long Island Aquatic Club. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you all for coming out.